broken in. Let's see. This don't seem right. Oh, that seems crazy too. Oh, that seems crazy too. What's everything's all wackadoodle? That seems wackadoodle. You can see all my hairs. I got boogies. I got boogies in my nose. Everybody. Oh, you know what I forgot to do too? Dang it. Dang it. I'm upside down here. Okay, where am I at here? This way, this way. Bluetooth. Power. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. That's too far away. What's going on here? Hush. Shut up. Oh well. Someone like my clear all that crap all that. I don't know. So good. Oh, live chat. Man. This is crazy. I gotta hold my arm like this far away. My tooth it ain't. Where's my camera? Oh, there's my camera. That's tough. That's tough. Face is too big. I'm diagonal. I'm diagonal. Create highlight, green screen, retouch, hide live video, mute. Stop looking up my man. Really looking up my nose good. Feel really like I'm in my brain. I'm looking up to my brain. I feel like I'm insane. Alright, I'm gonna show. Let me see here. Oh, bam. Oh, let's shave our heads. Somebody broke something seriously. Oh, you know what I need? I need some watermelon. Easy biggity felon. Make me a watermelon. Boom. Oh, it never works. Oh, it worked! That's kick ass. That's kick ass. Biggity biggity melon. Make me a watermelon. Make me a watermelon. Bam. I can scratch my butt with my fingers on my truck. I think I pulled a muscle. We're gonna have a tussle. I think I pulled a muscle. I can't find this feeling deep inside of me. What up? My freaking phone broke. My phone broke. I tried to start like 15 times. My phone keeps shutting off, so I'm trying to use my tablet now. Like I can't get the dang camera right on me. So I'm like, what's going on? This ain't no fun. And it's on the tablet. The camera's on the side here, not on the top. So when I'm looking at the screen, it looks like I'm looking way the hell over to Africa or California, whatever's over that way. Okay, we'll figure it out. Now I gotta walk around like this all the time. Oh, you know what I can probably do? I can probably put this up here like this. Oh, dang it. No, I can't work too. Oh, sorry. See, when you grab the dang thing. Life's different when you ain't gotta hold the ain't gotta hold the phone. I keep looking into the camera. I gotta stop looking at myself. Looking at the camera. I'm learning. I'm learnerating. This is my refrigerator. Well, this is a lot better graphics. But I can't read the dang chatelator. My teeth. Oh, wackadoodle. DJ VR's having a good time. In the chat. I'm gonna eat. What is this? Oh, I must have left that in there too long. This is what I tell. Well, you can't read it. Dang it! All tang, no taste. Look how clear this is. My other camera sucks pretty bad, huh? Well, I guess so. I guess so. Why is it that often as men, when we open up the fridge and open up something that's clearly spoiled, we open it up, we smell it, we like, that's bad, and then we put it back in the fridge? Sagar, you know where I'm from, Sagar. I'm from America. I'm from Georgia, brother. I'm from Georgia. Gareth, long time no see, Gareth. It's been like 2 months or something that you've been on hell. You've been on hell. I'm gonna shave my head on the stream. Yeah, Georgia, in United States, Georgia, Georgia. And I forgot to connect my dang Bluetooth jizzles, so they're gonna keep flashing blue at you. I forgot to connect them, so just sitting in my ears, keeping my ears warm. Keeping my ears warm. Dude, I got so much freaking poison. I'm not married, dude. I'm too young to be married. And cigar, dude. I talked to Samil from India earlier. He's going through. No, I'm not gonna shave my hair, dude. This is for my cat. This is for my cat. Made in Germany. Made in Germany. Backwards. Man, look how good that camera is. Yeah. So my buddy I talked to earlier, he was really stressed about weddings and marriage. He was 28. We had a long. If you look at today's earlier stream, the 6 hour stream, I think it was the first stream of the day. Thank you. Yeah, I know you use it a lot in the edits. I think it's freaking awesome. But Sagar, so he was 28 from India, and he was saying that he was stressed because he needs a government job. He wants to get married and figure everything out in life, and he's all stressed. I know, no. The only thing I can say in Hindi is Mehendi, because my sister got married to a Hindu, and she had Mehendi done for a wedding and stuff like that. So, and I know how to. Oh, I used to know how to call him an asshole, but I can't remember. How do you say butthole in Hindi? Sorry. You don't have to answer that. But no, she's 40. 40. No, she's 45. I'm 48, dude. I'm 48. This was a long time ago. I'm almost 50. I'm almost a 50 pack. Oh, you're 15. Okay, you're 33 years younger than me. 33. That's how old Jesus was when they put him on a cross and killed him. Rate, dude, rate my physique, dude. Bam. Oh, freaking beefcake. Look at pack muscle right there. Beefcake. 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 Oh, you know what I should do first? Hold on, let me see. Yeah. Yeah, I'm old. I'm old as dirt. I'm old as dirt. And you know one weird thing I think is weird? They keep telling people to wear sunscreen, and I think there's an odd reason for that. I don't think sunscreen's as good as people say it is. There's a lot of people that don't die. I think we have protective. Let's just say Let's just say bioticals on us, and we kill them with the zinc that's in a lot of our sunscreen. Because if you got a stuffy nose, also known as rhinitis, no, that's not rhinitis. It's called rhinorrhea. Okay, diarrhea is when liquids come out of your butthole. Rhinorrhea is when liquids come out of your nose holes. No, 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 no. I'm from a poor family. Well, so we started poor. My parents got married at age 19 in America. So they moved out. They lived in an apartment for a few years until my dad got a decent job. Then my dad worked all day, and then at night he went to night school till he was 33. Till he was 33. Then he graduated college. Then he did so well after college that they moved into another house. Another house. She's in Maryland. You want to see a picture? You want to see a picture, man? Man, my teeth are all kind of amazing looking. Hey, look, go. Oh, I'm glad you guys can't hear that. Okay, we'll do this. Then I'll get something to eat. It's dark. Battery 15%. That's me, and my brother, and my sister. And so that was $10 at a Walmart. So we didn't like sit for a nice photographer or anything. It was $10 at Walmart to have that picture done. I don't even have a computer. I mean, I got I got a laptop given to me last a couple like a week ago because I helped one of my neighbors move and she found an old laptop and luckily I had an SSD to put in there to speed it up, but it's from 2007. So yeah, I'm not rich, no. No, I got very lucky, very lucky. Like for instance, by selling the house in Maryland and then not staying in Maryland because Maryland they charge you so much for a small house, but in Georgia you can get a larger house for the same price. So sold the house in Maryland, then moved to Georgia, got a large piece of land for the same price. Borcellio, Ava. It's Ava. What's up, Ava? Long time no see, girl. And what's up, Borchell? Dude. I felt Borchell. I just woke up like 10 minutes ago, and I had to use my tablet now. Now my tablet's almost dead. I only got 15% battery. I'll plug it in. No, I don't use Instagram yet. I mean, I don't like Facebook, man. I don't like Mark Zuckerberg. I think he's an ass. And I really don't think he's doing anything positive for the world at all. Are you in Insta? An Insta model? No, I'm, I'm. What is that? A herpes? Nope, it's the scar. It's a scar because I was stupid when I used to smoke cigarettes. And I tried to flip the cigarette and catch it in my mouth while it was lit, the filter didn't land in, but the cigarette cherry hit there, and instead of grabbing it and pulling it off, I just went for like a minute, and it burnt me, and that was permanent, and that was like 30 years ago. What are you talking about, brother? Hey, Pookie. We got all kinds of Indians in here and Africans and Ava. Thank goodness we have Ava. Hey, Yuvraj, do you got two? What is this? The attack of the 15-year-old Indians? Both of you guys are 15, right? Oh no, I think Yuraj is younger than that. But we'll say you're 15, Yuraj. Yuraj, you know Hindi, right? Talk to this guy. Tell him how cool I am. Yes, cigarettes are dangerous. Yuraj is. There's a bug on my counter. I'm going to show you. No, I can't show you. Um, I don't use bug spray, but I'll tell him in one second. It's okay, brother. You ain't gotta tell him. I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you, brother. Yeah. So Segar Kunwal. I don't know how to do the J in Hindi. Is it like the H? That is injurious to health. What? Yes, it is injurious to health. Yes, body coffee cool, kale coffee cool, kind of high logo mosha, high rani me. I want to dance to it. I'm afraid that. But you end people at night. Dude. Dude, that is not true. Take it back. Take it back. I cut people up. I cut people up and I put them in the freezer. And then I got their spleen to make me some dinner. I figured out a new thing I'm gonna do. It's gonna be. It's gonna be the reverse uwu. Did anyone ever hit a like button? Doesn't look like a bunch of jerks. That's right. It's a good double tap exercise. Everybody, tap, 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 tap. Come on, I'm trying here. Look at me. I'm freaking telling jokes, talking about cutting my hair off. Borshell. Yeah. So my this is my tablet because my dang. Look, you can see my stuff. I got my my tablet because my phone. As soon as I go hit live, it like looks at me and then it clicks twice and then Windows, not Windows. YouTube crashes. That's annoying as hell. I don't know if you heard that. And look, and I got it up like 5 feet in the air because at least the camera on my phone zooms wide, so I look like I'm this far away when I'm holding it like here. But this is like I got it. It's like staring into my brain. Don't stare into my brain. Sonicat. Sonicare. Are you feeling any better, Sonicat? You'd probably feel better if you listened to Borchell and hit the freaking like button. All right, let's see. And then this one's okay. I'm another 14%. Let me get this plug this in. All right, hold on one second. Sorry, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. This is where the magic happens. There's the list of. Hey, here's Borchell. Borchell. Where's my? Oh, I don't even know where the camera is on this thing. And my buddy Uraj. Uraj. Dang it, this thing doesn't zoom in at all. I'm like freaking. I can usually get like right up to the wall. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. Oh man, I forgot my dang. I think I got ticks in my hair. In my booty hair. I got ticks in my booty hair. I got ticks in my booty hair. Do you really care? Do you really care? I got ticks in my hair. Ticks in my booty hair. Do you really care? I got ticks in my booty hair. And Borchell, I got something to show you, brother. My vibes. Okay, hold on 1 second. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. All right, hold on 1 second. Okay, so I just disconnected my. Hold on 1 second. I just disconnected my headset from my computer. Let me disconnect it from my phone. And then let me do. Okay, now I can do this jam here. Come on, getting device name. Hurry up. How long does it take? Stupid thing. Okay. Pairing. hair, underwear. Look at the blinking. Is that better? Is that better, you creeps? You fascists? I don't know even know what fascist means really. Like left wing, but you act like you act like everybody's cool, but you're not cool, and then you hurt people's feelings. Live chat, bruh. Volume too low. All right, bruh. Hey, bruh, bruh. Is the volume better? Yes, you better, dude. You see that? Dude. You're yes. I saw it, dude. Okay, so there's a problem, DJ. Okay, this is a problem, and the problem is I've never seen one so great before. Okay, with a band number one. So number one's like my first child. I love it. I thought like the hit went in when I did this with my hair and stuff. I thought that was awesome. Then number two when the hat came off. Number three with the light coming out of my face and stuff. I mean, number one, dude. Number one was my favorite because I just showed it like 37 times to everybody. I showed it to all my family. I think I even told you I showed it to my dead family members. I went to the graveyard and I was like, "Look at this!" And they didn't. They didn't even listen. They never do. They never did. That's why they're in the grave. But yeah, this is weird because my this on this device. Look how big I am in my eyeballs. On this device, the camera's on the side instead of on the top. So when I'm looking at the chat, I'm looking over here like I'm freaking looking at. Listen, Marcy, I've loved you forever. I don't know what I'd ever do without you. Kate meant nothing to me. I slipped and my finger went in her booty hole. Hit the freaking like button, jerks. Hit the like button, jerks. I think you don't like me. I think you don't like me. I think you don't like me. You're gonna stare. And now I got everything that I had set up to like hold my phone and stuff. Doesn't hold my tablet. All right, hold on one second. I gotta figure this out. That does that. That does that. Okay. All right. I think I got the tablet fingered out. All right. I got some code. Hold on one second. One second. We're gonna have to do that. What is that? It's look at that's no, that's my glass. I thought I was curving my ceiling. Man, that really has a wide angle lens. Okay, there we go. Can you see? Can you see my brain? Can you see my brain? Can you see my brain? But then, like DJ, stop looking at that. Then, like DJ, if you're still there, like so, then like I like that part of number one, but I need a 15-second cut. Listen, if you could do this for me, I think this would be so awesome. And you don't have to, brother. You don't have to at all. But if you could do like okay, like the part of version one where like I know it would be you'd have to like change the mix basically to get to the vroom part faster, and then yeah, I'd mix all of them together. Then like the light shooting out of the face, and then like the thing coming out of my hand where the whole world was all like laser beamies. So cool, dude. That's so freaking cool. But do whatever you want, brother. You're the artist. I think whatever you do is awesome. I appreciate it. I love it. Hugs and kisses. Borchell, are you still there, brother? The furry thing, the furry thing really helps to de-stress, dude. So because most YouTube shorts are 15 seconds, most or less. So if I wanted to fit in a standard short, because I would love to put it out there, you know what I mean? That's up to you. I would love to. I think it's awesome. But then again, they may stop me from promoting it because of the music. If the music isn't from the YouTube show, oh, I don't know what I'm doing, dude. We could try though. But Borchell, dude, you missed a bunch, dude. Borchell, did you see what DJ made? Borchell, did you see what DJ made earlier? I'm gonna show him number one. Borchell, I need you to watch this, buddy. It's amazing, dude. Wait till you see this craziness. Dude. All right. All right. Well, I gotta. Okay. Well, apparently this tablet sucks screen recording, but it's awesome. I really appreciate it. And he did 4 edits like that. So yes, he did that, and I'm really appreciative of it. So yes, but unfortunately, like the camera from the phone shows it much better, but the camera from this tablet is all washed out and wackadoo. We'll figure that out. Look at my ceiling for a second. Just look at my ceiling for a second. See how awesome my ceiling is? That's my ceiling, and that's my ceiling, and that's appealing. Oh, that's dirty right there. Probably need to dust that edge right there. Yeah, wish I would have never done that. Can anyone hear? Okay, Vorshell. I don't know if I edited the name of this, but I said I when I tried to make the live go earlier, I said I was booger picking and finger licking. I didn't know if it went booger picking and finger licking. Freaking awesome. All right, let me see if I can get this fingered out. Booger picking and finger licking. Okay, got that going on there. Stupid. Okay, so that's gonna do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Can you do this without moving other fingers? Wave your pinky. Wave your stinky pinky. Finley, you dirty girl. Can't believe you did that. You definitely got to do a version 2.0 though. You got to do a. If you are a man, then you just don't understand. If I'm doing this on your game, if you're confused, if you can't understand, you're confused because the trans. Your penis touch your lips, then you're gay. Sorry. I thought it was funny, but the thing is, going back to context, I thought it was hilarious because I knew the whole context of it. But if somebody random sees it, they're gonna be like, "What are you talking about? What if a girl? What if a girl? What if a girl said you?" Oh, you didn't see it. Sorry, I'm busting out her business, and she said it privately. I think it's private. I'm guessing it's not private. I'm guessing it's public. I'm guessing that's out on YouTube for the whole world to see. If you hang with trans and you think that you're a man of a penis touch your lips, then you're gay. So sorry. Look. I think the past 4 years of not being able to make fun of gay people, and I mean trans people and stuff like that. Look, I love people. I love everybody. I don't care if you're trans. I don't care. But you're gonna make fun of me for my big nose. I'm gonna make fun of you for putting boobs on yourself and cutting your dick off. Come on. My pronouns. My forehead, my teeth. World's a crazy place, and this is the point. This is the point. Sorry. I'm not looking at you guys because I'm reading the freaking the chat. I wish you guys could see what this looks like. I got a juice going on here. Okay, we're back to 770. So yeah, for all those years, and I'm a comedian at heart. I'll make fun of myself. I'll make fun of everybody, and I want you to make fun of me in a good way. Like, okay, what are those drawings people do on the beach? Caricatures. When you sit down and they draw you, and if you got a big nose, they draw you with a big ass nose with like a bird landing on it and stuff like that. And that's all it is. It's a caricature. You got a big nose. You've got big ears. They're gonna give you big ass ears, right? Same thing. If you're cutting your dick off, I'm gonna make fun of you. Like, "Oh, you cut your dick off." All right, just deal with it. You did it. You made it public. If you don't listen, whatever you let me know about yourself, I'm going to use. He said dead ass. He's not going to tolerate this stuff. You better hit that like button, peeps. No, I forgot what I was saying. Right, right. If you're going to cut your dick off and you're going to tell me about it, or you're going to add tits to yourself and still keep your penis, and you're going to tell me about it, I'm going to make fun of you. Why? Why would you tell me this stuff if you didn't? The only reason I would tell you if I gave myself breast implants, the only reason I would tell you that is because I wanted you to make fun of me. If I cut my dingling off, the only reason I would tell you is because I did something stupid and I want you to make fun of me. Right? Right. Do we all understand? We all understand this? Thank you for we like to see the number of viewers and likes to be equal. It's like talking to police. Anything you say or do or project onto the internet can and will be used against you in a court of public opinion. Hey, Samu. Samu. And Samu is one of my favorites here too because I wrote his. I hope when you grow up, Samu, and you start a restaurant called like Samu's, freaking falafel. I know it's kind of rude. Sorry, but you use this. You use that because I think that's the great handwriting I've ever done. One of the greatest. And I got horrible handwriting. Everybody can see, and that's some of the greatest I've done. Samu's. Oh no, Philippines. You don't have falafel. Sorry, I was being rude. But yeah. So anyway, I think that's awesome. Awesome. Or if somebody makes a video game, Sonic Cat, Sonic Cat, Sonic Cat. If someone makes a video game, they should put Samut's restaurant in there. I'm offering all this free stuff. What do you mean? Yeah, maybe, dude. What do you mean? I'm telling you, your life's future. It's hard to make fun of you. You never do anything stupid on these live streams. Exactly. 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 And that's one of the things too. Is look, everybody's got quirks. Everybody has quirks. Quirks. And you're only upset because other people are better at the razzmatazz. For real, for real, for real, for real. Real. Right. 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 Some people got a stupid tattoo. Some people got their hair cut stupid. Some people use the wrong color eyeshadow. Some people cut their penises off. A little extreme, dude. A little extreme. A little extreme. Why don't you just tuck it? A little extreme. And then tells everybody about it. Or begs for money to get the surgery. And they're like, well, I got the surgery done and I'm still depressed. Well, that's weird because maybe it wasn't your penis that made you depressed. Maybe it was Satan. Except for the hilarious songs. Exactly. Some people wear glasses. What dorks? Dorkinators. Dorkinator 6000s. And some people put them on like that because I'm freaking awesome. And look, I used to think it was so geeky when people did this. And I love it. I freaking love it so much. I do it every chance I get. Sometimes if I haven't done it in a minute, I'll pull my glasses down just so I can go like that. Just so I can do it. My sister had a girl. My sister had a girl in her high school. It was the prettiest girl in there. My sister had a girl in her high school who was the prettiest girl in there, and now she's a dude. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you something about. I'm gonna tell you something about attention. She was the prettiest girl in there, and then everybody told her she was the prettiest girl in there. So now it doesn't mean anything. Do you know how like during the whole 4 years of Biden, everybody was being called a racist, 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 racist. So it doesn't mean anything anymore. Nobody gives a shit. Shut up, asshole. You can call me a racist, and I'm not. So I don't give a f. So people called her beautiful, beautiful. You said, you're a 10, slay queen, you're a 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. That didn't mean anything to her. She needed to be more than a 10 as a woman. She needed to be a 10 as a woman and a man. And that's what she's doing. Attention is heroin, cocaine mixed together with methamphetamines and love pills. It's crazy. Sorry, I'm going off. I'm going off kilter. Where's my button at? This stupid tablet. What? I don't know. Oh, there we go. I figured it out. I figured it out. My apologies. Oh, by the way, what I wanted to show you, my friend, what I wanted to show you, my friend Borchel. Dude looks like a lady. Dude looks like a lady. When I judge a book by its cover, or who you gonna love by your lover? If you're touching it twice and you're looking like nice, put it in a fire and you know it don't vice. Sorry, that dude looks like a lady. You know, dude, one time, this never really happened, but one time I sang a song so good on YouTube Shorts, on YouTube Live, that I got a copyright violation. One time I sang a song so good, dude, that I gotta make a YouTube short now to make that a sound so people can use it. Okay. One time I sang a song so good, I got a copyright violation. One time I sang a song so good, I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna do it right now in front of you people before I drink my coffee. All right, let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Unplug that. All right. This is how I make my YouTube shorts. We're gonna make one right now. YouTube shorts. Okay. Okay. Fix my hair. That's important. Then I hit short. So I go to shorts. Hit shorts. Hit go. And then I say. Then I'm gonna switch to myself. And I say. I gotta clean my lens. Okay, I'm sorry. One time I sang a song so good on YouTube Shorts, I got a copyright violation. One time I sang a song so good on YouTube Shorts, I got a copyright violation. Man, this freaking. One time I sang a song so good on YouTube Shorts, I got a copyright violation. One time I sang a song so good on YouTube Shorts, I got a copyright violation. One time I sang a song so good on YouTube Shorts, I got a copyright violation. Okay. So this is how easy it is to make these freaking YouTube shorts. Why isn't everybody doing this? And you can go on and take this sound right now and lip sync to it and then add. And I think you all should. I'll comment and like all your videos. All right, so I'm making the sound. One time, I'm calling it one time. One time, I sang so good. One time, I sang so good. I'm capitalizing sang so good, so good, so good. I'm gonna take one time I sang so good, I got a copyright. Copyright violation. All right, bam. Public location, Atlanta, Georgia. What? What'd I do? Like the dang like button. Borchel, get him. Get him, Borchel. Oh, look how blurry I am now. I'm about to focus in. Tap. Maybe it's my glasses are just that dirty. Well, okay. All right. Whoa. Behind the scene. That's kind of funny. What do you mean? It's very funny, dude. She just cut her hair and straight. Try nice. Sorry, I screwed up. So what did you say? Nice try, AI. Did she grow a third leg? Her name is Kelly, and she changed it to freaking Eugene. Right, the third leg. Can she pee standing up? Can she write her name in the snow? She cut her hair. Strapped her boobs. Good. Okay. Listen. I know society has turned boobs and penises and everything, especially boobs and penises, into like just purely fun sex toys, things to touch and squeeze and look at. They're to feed your future effing children. Okay? You don't cut them off because you want a social cool thing. They're to feed your future children. Jerks. My name's Richard, Little Timmy. Little Timmy VR. My name's Richard. Spades. True. Throws the truth up there. Actual factual. Okay, so hold on. I'm going to upload it right now. So I just made a YouTube short, and you guys can remix it, remix the sound, use the sound, and then I'll comment and like it. As long as you do good, I'll like it. If you don't do like, I'm about freaking thumbs down at you bunch of heathens. Related video, altered content, no altered content. Bang. Okay. Next. Upload short. All right. So now it's live. In about 30 seconds, so it should be live on the internet. See video, uploading your video. Process has started. 30 seconds, 3 minutes left, which is a lie. Now it's done, so you know it's a lie. They always lie. They always lie. Okay, so we're going to do it one more time. How did I get a like on my last video? I got a like on my last video. I didn't even make it on live. One time, I think, okay, it's ready to be watched. Let's see. Bang, bang, back. Ready to be watched. One time, I sang a song so good on YouTube Shorts, I got a copyright violation. I love it. No views. What am I got no views? Nobody likes me. Nobody likes me. I uploaded it and nobody likes me. I'm gonna quit. Nobody likes me. Because it takes time. And this is what you gotta do. I'm gonna show everybody the secret to YouTube Shorts right now. Ready? What's that button? There's a new button. Maybe they updated the YouTube app, and that's probably why it's broken right now. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you this. When you upload your video, okay, go to watch your videos. All right, go to your video. Oh, I already got likes and comments on it. Okay, so look, so go to it and then hit,
one time,
then hit share.
I sang a song so good on YouTube Shorts, I got a copyright violation.
And then
one time, I sang
and then share it. Okay, so if you don't have any, if you don't get any views, what you do is have a friend, okay, or whatever. You don't have to like your own video, but share it with your friend on text message, not on YouTube, but on text message. So then, because the algorithm looks how many people come back for that have shared it. So if they come in and watch it and like it after you share it to them, YouTube algorithm will say, wow, that's good piece of art. We're going to spread it and you'll get many more views. So if you only get like 1, 2, or 3 views, you'll get 50. If you get 50 views, you'll get 300. If you get 300 views, you'll get 1,000. I promise. So I'm going to send it to my mom and Catherine, Cat B. They'll be like, what are you doing at 1 o'clock in the morning, Richard? I'm getting famous, Mom. I'm getting famous. Sorry. Show everyone the video. No. I'm not showing everyone the video you sent me unless it's a different video. Let me see. Hold on. You gotta. Okay. I'll show it. I'll show it. Hold on. I'll show it. Hold on. Are you talking about the penis? Okay, I'm gonna show it. But hold on a second. Check your last comment. Check comment on your last short. Okay, sorry. This is the best. This is the best shorts I've ever witnessed, and I'm no joke. I'm Zimbabwean. I know it's backwards. Let me do this. Sorry, I'm an idiot. I'm Zimbabwean. I don't know how this works. What do I do? This game sucks. Oh, it went off. Wake up. Look at my face. This is the best shorts I ever witnessed. And I'm no joke. I'm Zimbabwean. For real. Slay. Like, love. I heard you Zimbabweans are awesome. Is turd using Bob wins are high awesome. Wow. Okay, it fixed itself. Okay, let's try that all over again. I heard you Zimbabweans are awesome. Bam. Did it. For real slang. That's what we do here, my friend. What is what? What is what? What is what? Samu, smoot, smoot. Oh, let me plug my jam limit in. All right, and then we'll hold on. We'll show. Are you? To show the ding ding song. Nicholas, forgot about your live stream. Brother, it's okay, brother. It's okay. Yeah. Yeah. Voice to text. Voice to text, my friend. Let me show you how it works. So what you do on your phone, let me turn this around. I know it's difficult with this, but on your phone, turn the beat around. On your phone or your tablet, go to where you want to type. So your typewriter, the keyboard pops up. Then you have a microphone right there. Click the microphone. When you click the microphone, this is how you do it, baby. 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 Sorry. Okay, now everybody, that's how we handle that, okay? We don't say, dumbass, stupid head, no, we say, this is how you do it. And then it's good, and then you feel good for not being a jerkhead. Ain't that right? Finley? Okay, I'm gonna do it, Finley. You're coming up live now. But it might not show very good because this stupid camera of mine. But I'll do it anyway. Hold on a second. Let me plug it in first so we don't lose no juice. Everyone that double tap their smartphone screens, all sins were. That's correct. That is correct. But you have to do it. You just have to accept Jesus into your heart and double tap the screens, and all sins will be forgiven. But let's see. Bam.
If the penis touches your lips, then you're gay. Sing it with me. If the penis touched your lips, then you're gay. If the penis touched your lips, then you're gay. If the penis touched your lips, then you're probably really gay. If your penis touched your lips, then you're gay.
Kids are crazy these days. She's crazy. Looks like I'm not typing anymore. Google can. That's right, Samu. What's the point of memorizing letter words, brother? What is that video? I laugh out loud. That's is that live? Share your YouTube, Finley, if it's live, so people can subscribe. All right, you gotta be kidding. Sorry. Yep, he was gay. I don't know if you want me to share this because you shared it on there, but I'm gonna share it because I just can't. Finley just said, I just found out Freddie Mercury was gay. Okay, let's say. I think I was born knowing it because that dude is gay. Dude, hold on. Let me show you something. Freddie Mercury has a type. And it was himself. Okay? Freddie Mercury had a type and it was himself. Let me see if I can find the image. There you go. All right? Look at this. This is him in bed with like 9 guys and they are him. Okay, and they all look like Freddie Mercury. Do you see that? They all have mustaches. They all have like the same hair, and Well, that was 1980. He was having a sleepover with some close friends in 1980. Yeah. And they all, okay, and I'm going to tell you something about men and women, okay? if you don't let a man find you for who you are, you will turn into the man you want to be if you follow feminism. Okay, listen to me closely here. So women will be like, I want a man with a good job, with a good education, with this and that. But then what women do, they get the good job and the goodness, even though that doesn't help them be a mother. Because then you're going to be at work. So how are you going to be a good mom right? So they turn into the man that they want. That's crazy. That Samu says that's gay. Yes, sir. 175% stamp of gay approval. Gay approval. Many people live. Many people to live in his time had no idea. They did not even understand. I want to break free. Right. He wanted to let people know that he was gay because he got married and he dated like big booty girls and he sang about big booty girls because he didn't want people to know that he was gay. But they definitely found out. I want to break free. And like can't think of the dang song. Nicholas says that. So you're a star already, Finley. And Nicholas said everyone double tap their headphones. Oh, now look at that. We got 5 freaking likes and 2 people in it. This is what's crazy about YouTube's app. I think that only shows how many people are on from one server. Because we know there's like 5 people at least in here. And it says there's 2, at least on my screen. Lens. Alright, I should probably mute this. So she said, I want to break free from the closet that hides me. And she just found out Elton John was gay too. Okay, so, yep. Wait till you find out Puff Daddy was gay. Yep, it happened. So, yeah. The $3 bill. So gay, he was so pissed off at his life, he beat his woman, beat her bloody. Beat her because he was gay and he didn't want to be with women. But she was so hot, so fine, so beautiful, and he still wasn't happy. So he beat her. This is what happens if you're not your authentic self. And I'm not talking about be authentic, like cut your freaking ding ding off. I'm talking about to yourself, not to the world. And now everybody knows he's pounding buttholes. Broken people break new people. So if you do stupid things and you put yourself into positions to be broken, you will do future breaking. You become, if you dance with the devil, you become an angel of the devil. So the devil breaks you and then you go forth and break more. So don't frickin' do stupid stuff. Like this. I was thinking he beat her up because she is of color. He said, "You black bitch." He found out she was half white. He was like, whoosh, 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 whoosh. They don't teach you that stuff in Zimbabwe school. Sorry, I'm an asshole. I mean, I'm a jerk. Elton John wants it. Dude, you're gonna get us fired, Finley. Wrong freaking Jamalama. What did you say though? Elton John, Jahan wants his bizzle hizzle to be. You probably meant clapped by a meat mallet by a girl. You gotta fall back more onto your feminine with his freaking texting with his vocabulary. You could at least say something like Elton John wanted his man cave to be tapped-a-doodled by 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 Freddie Mercury's butterfly wand. Instead of saying F by the freaking meat mallet. Whoa, wait, half white? Half white? That's the fun of it. You're saying there's also half black. Okay, not if you listen to, okay, this is what happened. Back in the day, when slaves were in America, they used to say that if you had one drop of black blood in you, you were black. But now they say mixed. But how can you be mixed? Because if you have a black father and a white mother, they call you black, not mixed, because you have a drop of black blood in you. But that was the racist way of looking at things. But now that's the black way of looking at things. They say if you have a drop of black in you, you're black. That's not cool. How about you're mixed? How about white people and black people can have creamy people? Right? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares what frickin' John and Judy are doing and what color their kids are if everybody's cool? My pronouns are freaking shut up and shut up faster. My pronouns are shut up. We have no school. That's why Zimbabwe, the promised land. The promised land. Wait a second, that's not a Zimbabwean. I gotta listen to more Zimbabwe. Yeah, Puff Daddy. You know who Puff Daddy is? Diddy. Finley. Diddy. Puff Daddy is Diddy. P. Diddy. My pronouns are I'm black. What if your mom is a cracker and your dad is a cracker? That makes you a double stuffed cracker. Diddy is gay. 100%. That's why all of this wackadoodle shit's happening to him. He was hiding his gayness in the beginning, and then he forced it on. Once he became a billionaire, he started forcing it on anybody. And if you wanted to make money with Diddy's music empire, you took it in the poop shoot, and they videoed it so that he would let it be known. He would have you under control. What do you mean? Little kids got buttholes. Oh, that's a horrible freaking thing to say. But yeah, Diddy is gay. Wow. That's why I am green. Samu's green. Yeah, I'm a double cracker. I'm a double cracker. No. Rochelle, think of the math. Think of the math. They cancel each other out. They cancel. That's why freaking mixed kids are so pretty. That's pretty cool. Because two ugly white people just make an ugly white person. They kind of just cancel each other out. Even if it's a pretty white person and a pretty, we'll say cracker. Just, if he was gay, why did he fantasize? Gay doesn't mean gay men. I mean, you can still be gay and a pedophile. Dude, do you know what he did? I can bet my Zimbabwean dollar that Jay-Z did 100%, 100 freaking percent. Absolutely not. Listen, the whole point of him and the diddler getting together and doing all this and taking over the world and making everything satanic and gay, like that's why everything that came out. Listen, think of the super sexual music, the Cardi B's and all this stuff that came out of their whole Jam-A-Lam, the City Girls, all that super sexual freaking twisted nature, and they put it in front of the world. Like they wanted to, just like how you have Democrats that are pedophiles that want to call, oh, I'm minor attracted person, I'm not a pedophile. Just because Prophet Muhammad was a pedophile, they want everything to be pedophile. They want everything to be cool, and it's crazy. Yeah. But they won't live and let live. We want to not do that. They want to do that. So if they can live and do that and leave us alone, but they don't, they won't leave us alone. They just keep pushing it on us and pushing it on us. And then they're going to get what's called pushback. And they got Trump. Remember, absolute power corrupts absolutely. Sorry. I say neat stuff. Oh, man. Yeah. So, why? Dude, let me say it. Jalen says, so why, or Borchell says, why are black people so tall? Because they're Negroes. They're Negroes. That's funny. I think it's funny. And I listen to me, children, because I know there's children here that think that it's cool to be racist. Let me talk to you. If you have a black friend that's in the room with you and you guys are talking about mathematics and every time you say, hey, does your, Can you help me with this math problem? What's 72 divided by 19? And then he's like, that black ass don't know math. Then it's okay. But you don't say to other people of the same culture as you, black people are not very good at math, and they're kind of, and they smell like roses. No, no, no. It's because you're with friends and you got to figure that out. The people that don't know what they're talking about on TV, stop listening to those people. If people don't have a good decision for telling you something that you should believe in, yeah. Samu says milk. I love that joke. Negroes. Negro. Okay, milk gonna help me be strong. Milk is very good for you in many cases, but not oat milk. Borchel. So yes, so really quick. I love apple juice, but the problem with apple juice is you need fiber with the juice that's in the apple. You can't. So cider is better if it's got all the chunks in it. It's not so good, but yeah. So you need fiber. The fiber is the stuff that makes up the apple, the stuff you chew on. That helps it move through your body. If you're just drinking the apple juice, your sugar is spiking. Right, and you should love that joke, Borchel. And I love freaking. Do you know what Cracker Barrel talks about? They talk about. Apparently, it was like they used to have a barrel that they laid people over. They smacked them in the ass with a cracker, and the cracker was a whip cracker. Whoosh. Only commies drink oat milk. And do you know why? Because communist parties screw everything up, so there's not enough cow milk to drink. So they have to be like, look, here's oat milk, or freaking butterfly poop milk, whatever the extra milk they can convince you to drink. If they can listen to me, if they can convince you to eat it, they can call it food. If you can take your lawn clippings from cutting your grass, and if you cook it to 160 degrees and you put ranch dressing on it, it's freaking not nutritious. It'll take more nutrients out of you than it'll put in you. But they don't care because there's tons of it to sell to people. So that's what a lot of leafy stuff is. You don't need leafy stuff typically. But usually, if it's not an actual bulbous thing, like an actual fruit or an actual vegetable, Samu, 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 Samu. So listen, Samu, right now, I'm only giving out one more wrench, and that's tomorrow, and the person's already got it. They've already signed up for it. So I can't give out any more wrenches unless somebody loses a wrench. So if you can set one of them up to say something stupid, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. That's horrible. But yeah, then I'll have wrenches to give out. But yes. So hold on. Go back to the oat milk and stuff like that. So back to apple juice. There's no difference between apple juice and oat milk. I mean, there is chemically, but the point is, if you're going to eat oats, you have to eat oats with the oats. You can't just turn it into just squeeze the liquid, soak oats in water, then squeeze the water out and call it oat milk. That's water flavored with whatever crap came out of the oat that you squeezed. But so, and same with apple juice. They just squeeze the apples and just the clarified juice comes out. But the meat of the apple, you need that to move it through your guts and to slow. So you eat an apple with the apple juice in it, right? And then your blood sugar slowly goes up as the apple gets digested. I've got dirty fingernails. Um, and then, but if you just drink the juice, it just goes whoosh and shoots up. Oh no, I know where there's coming. She says, "Do you like right regular milk?" Right, exactly, Samu. Like a wool wrench. Oh, right. DJ VR is getting one tomorrow morning. No, the wrench. Yes, milk. Okay, he's talking about milk, Samu. So right, regular milk, Samu. Only if you went to trade school. That's right. That's right. You need trade school. Let's see. It looks like all kinds of people are watching the video. Let's see. So let's check. How long ago did I upload that video? I'm gonna share this. Samu says, "Thank you, Shamu." I mean, Samu. I called you Shamu. Do you know who Shamu is? The whale? I hope you're not. Never mind. Dang, dang. I got dayums. I got slays. That was Samu. Samu's cussing. Like love. Share it, boy. Share it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you. Thanks. Candy bar. I'm gonna give people candy bars from now on. Um, I'm gonna give people candy bars from now on. Candy bars. Because when I type in brownie, that's what comes up, and I love brownies. The wrenches means you're a moderator, DJ. You're a moderator. See how Borshell has his name is blue and he has a wrench next to his name? The wrench, yeah, it means he's a moderator. It means he's like a boss. He tells people, hey, don't say bad words and don't not sit there with your thumb on your butthole. Hit the like button. he's like my right hand man. He's my right hand man. What's up, Kev? All right, Kip, we're gonna see. Hold on. This is the best I've ever witnessed. I freaking love you guys. I absolutely love you guys. Absolutely love. All right. Oh, we got more. We got more coming up.
One time I sang a song so good on YouTube Shorts, I got a copyright violation. One time I sang a song so good on YouTube Shorts, I got a copyright violation.
I got a copyright
I sang a song so.
I want to know how I only got 2 likes. You freaking fascists. I'm gonna start calling people fascists. Because I guess it means if somebody doesn't do what you tell them to do, you're a fascist. I learned that from the news, from CNN. No bad words enforced. Yeah, that's true. Strictly enforced. One of those was me. Thank you, Finley. I love you, girl. Thank you much. Where was I? Okay, back. So, and this is something interesting too. I'll show you. If anyone's interested in Jamily, I got 650 subscribers as of right now. I can't show the screen of this thing. Is that one? My goal. That's my feet. Thanks. Sorry. My goal is I would like 10,000 by the end of the year. Probably not going to happen. Probably like next year. But yeah, that would be awesome. Actually, I don't know. I think I'm doing pretty good. So it took me 2 months to get to 500, and then it took me like a week to get to 600, and now I'm at 650. And so yeah. I mean, it kind of comes because there was errors with like for like a week they couldn't figure out why like iPhones couldn't see the videos in like high definition, so a lot of people didn't watch it. I would like $10,000. It shows 5 likes on my side with 3. No, I meant the video. The video. I've got 6 likes and 4 attendees, but that's not true. That's like because sometimes it'll say 0 and there'll be like 8 people talking back and forth. So that's crazy. And when I end the stream, I'll show you. I can do this. I got talent. When I end the stream, that's all right, brother DJ. You don't have to hang out, brother. We can see you later, my friend. All right, where was I? Oh, I hit the wrong button. Bang. Where's my thing? Search details. Okay, there we go. All right, more images. Come on. Okay, here you go. Hold on, I'm looking for it. Okay, so when you end a video, what 10K views? Oh, how many views do I want, or how many? I'd like 1,000 views. I usually get between 1,000 and 3,000 views on each short, which is fine. 10,000 subscribers in a year, what I would like. So I thought you meant. Yes, it's 1:29 a.m. for me right now. Yes, I fell asleep, woke up at a couple minutes, like 5 minutes to midnight. All right, so let me show you. So at the end of every live stream, I get a report like this. I'll show you what it looks like. Right? So it says 110th grade is raising the whatever. And it says I got 333 views. I got 31 people at once are sitting there watching me. The average person stays for about a minute. I got 9 likes and 6 new subscribers. So it'll say during this live, I've only got 5 people. But then when I quit, it'll say I've had 31 or 300 or whatever. But yeah. So yeah, that's the weird thing. Because also, like some people aren't typing in the chat. There's like think about how many times you might be viewing through and you're just watching. So that's a viewer, but that's not a participator. So that's different. What? Samu says what? But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And look, I think I need to do some push-ups to get rid of that. Just kidding. I don't mind. I think it's cute. I have more gay jokes. We're not anti-gay. I'm anti-everything. Yes, I'll say it. I'm anti-everything. I'm anti-promotion gay. Gay promotion. I don't care if you're gay. I don't care. But if you're gonna tell me that you freaking paint your toenails with your shoes on, I think you're gay. Oh, that's coffee. I need iced tea. Okay, girl. What are we watching here? Of course not. They downplay your stuff on purpose because you're a big treat to Mr. Beats. Mr. Beats, Mr. Beats, touch his feet, Mr. Beats. Sorry, I'm spitting all over the place. All right, hold on. Let me listen to this. Wait, I never seen your house tour. Samu, I did. Samu, I did a house tour for you. Oh, that wasn't you earlier. All right, okay, maybe I won't. But not, dude. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I can't go. No, not tonight. Tomorrow.
Styles. Dear Harry Styles.
You, girl, you are gonna get me shot. You are gonna get me shot. You're like, I'm not gonna show the video. If you let it out in the world, absolutely do it. What you want to do, but being like Harry Styles, you're gay, and you got me on the phone. All right, I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna show it because you seem so excited about it, and it's full screen. Jeez. Okay. All right. I won't show it, but I do think it's awesome. I'm gonna watch it again. I'll let you right hear it.
Styles. Dear Harry Styles, I just want you to know that your closet is really, really big.
Your closet is really, really big. God, that's so. Oops, that's you. There she is. See how smiley she was. So right, so he's got a very big and this. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something crazy. So do you know why all the men started to wear dresses and stuff like that in Hollywood? Because they weren't allowed to get farther in Hollywood and get bigger if they weren't in the sex game with Diddy. So that's why Harry Styles and Lil Pump, not Lil Pump, okay, all the rappers and stuff that were wearing dresses and like dating Satan and stuff like that. What was his name? Lil Uzi Vert, not Lil Uzi Vert. What was his name? He was the guy. It was the guy that I was about to say the black rapper, but dang it, his yeah, Lil Uzi Vert, I think. No, I mean maybe Lil Nasty, but I'm talking about the guy that dressed up like Satan and stuff. Here, let's just find out. Let's find out. Stop looking at my nose. Boom. Okay. Okay. AI mode. We'll go all AI mode. Stupid thing. Okay, then we're gonna say satanic rapper. Okay, so if he's a demonic, okay, if you type in most satanic rappers, Google changes it to demonic instead of satanic. That's freaking stupid. I didn't ask demonic. I asked satanic. Asshole. A Sholey. Yeah, and they just blend it all up, make it all whack. Like, okay, Lil Uzi Vert. Yeah, there you go. And Trippy Red or whatever, Trippy Red. Yeah, so they just dress up like Satan and they wear dresses and they act gay. So back in the day, before Lil Uzi Vert was big, he wasn't gay. He was dating girls and stuff like that. But they made him gayified in order to give him that. That's my shirt, Bart Simpson. It's very dim. I look old. Satan MC. MC Satan. MC Burn the Butts. MC Burning Butts. MC Satan. MC Burn. MC Torture Master. MC Vanilla Ice. Hold on, I missed all this stuff. Lil Nas X. I'm sorry, that's what I was talking about. Lil Nas X, not Lil Uzi Vert. Lil Nas. Yes, you said that. You said it. You said it, Samuel. I missed it. Lil Nas X. Look what they did, dude. He gives Satan oral sex on his main like music video. He's in hell and he's like Lil Nas X. Yeah, so I started singing, and I said, I don't even care. That's fine. Okay, and he wasn't even gay before, and then they made him do stuff like this. Hey, hey, big boys. Hey, 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 hey. And then like, let's wear a gold dress. Where's that? Hey, hey, Lil Uzi Vert. Hey, how you doing, Pookie? And then like, hey, I'm a white devil. Hey, awesome. I'm awesome. I'm cool. Hanging with the devil with all the pink dudes. Running with the devil. Look at this dude. Freaking $3 bill. Hey. But yeah, that's not cool at all. They should, and the thing is, so many kids get pushed away from a righteous um, lifestyle by thinking if I'm gay, if I'm Satan worshiping, I can be. Because think about it. Think about like people that do things. That's what influence is for. People are influenced. They're like, wow, if I want to write songs about being gangster and killing people, if I kill somebody, I'll actually know about it. Then I can write songs about it. And people actually do this stuff. Don't understand that that's not creativity. Creativity is creating it in your head, not doing it then writing it down. Right, of course. But actually, we were talking about it earlier. Right, black people can't be racist. They were saying because they wanted them to be. They laughed when they saw it being open, black people being openly racist. They were like, hey, white people can't do anything about it, and now they're all mad. But yeah, it's just stupid. They don't care because they don't care about white people or black people. They don't care about anything. They care about making money and getting their point across and flexing their power muscles. Oh, that's chocolate milk. That's my chocolate milk. And some were what? I miss. Listen, I used to watch some awesome cartoons growing up. And but listen, even back in the day when when my parents were kids, what's his face? Bugs Bunny was still kissing freaking Elmer Fudd on the face hole. I'm just being a nerd. Yeah, that's what I do all day. It's not where, it's where. He's like, look, I don't need to learn words anymore. I've got autocorrect. Samu's life changed tonight. Today, Samu learned that he can use the microphone to type things in now. Listen, so Samu, you can do that on your laptop too, or your tablet. So if you don't want to write or type your essays for school, you can speak them and then go back and correct any autocorrect errors. South Park, Looney Tunes, Simpsons, faux shizzle. I mean, especially what they put out there into the world, and then it actually happens. Yeah, yes, I'll show you. Watch this. Watch. I'll show you. I'm gonna show. I mean, my dang camera don't work very well, but hold on. Oh, sorry. Nope. All right, sorry. So watch this. Watch this. Okay. So I'm gonna do math problem. I mean, I don't really remember math complexities. I thought there was something on my teeth, but it's my shine, and it's shiny. sorry. I'm stupid. Turn around. All right, ready, Samuel? So you can say, what's 18 divided by 56 plus 92? There you go.
18 divided by 56 plus 92 is approximately 92.32.
There. 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 He said, dang butt. He said, what up, dang butt? Dang butt. My name is Fred. Fred Dang Butt. They call me Fred Dang Butt. Go higher to what, dude? You can do whatever you want. What do you want to do? In numbers? I know square roots, that's fine. I had square roots in my head. I had to dye them. Just kidding. You call me Dung Beetle. There you go. We can do Dung Beetle. We can do Dung Beetle. What's the speed of a dung beetle with the square root of 6? No, it's wrong. So yeah, so you can't always trust what's it called. What is the speed of a dung beetle? 9.1 centimeters per second. Square root of 36 is 6. Yeah. What's the square root of 1028? 1024. Sorry. All right, they're wrong. What's the square root of 1024? What's the square root of 1024? No, so it's not answering. What's the square root? There you go. 32. 32-bit. So 32-bit integers. 32 or well, so far you do 2, 4, 6, 8, 16, 32. Oh, my hair. 64, 128, 380 something, 384. Oh, I can't remember them all. 128, 256, 512, 1024. That's what it is. You got it. I got it before you got it. That's good. That's good, Nicholas. It's good if you have quick math recall or calculative abilities. That's good. So when people say, I love you from here to the wall, you can be like 6 feet. You love me for 6 feet 4 inches and 19 millimeters. Not only numbers, not that high. That's okay. That's okay, Samu. Like, because look, you can. Sorry, what's going on with my face? It's all right, Samu, because you can have a calculator or your phone, so you don't need to know it in head. There's plenty of other stuff you can learn and keep in your head. You don't need mathematics in there, but it's good to know. I have to roll, my brother. Borchell, good again. It's good to be with you, my friend. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. I've enjoyed it much. I've enjoyed it much. It's like this. You know what's neat about this? It's like a bunch of adults sitting in a bar, like smoking cigarettes, drinking coffee, and then a bunch of 10 and 13 and 15, 16-year-olds coming in and asking us questions about life and math and gay 1980s musicians. For real. But yeah, big problem though. Big problem is sleep. Sleep's one of the most important things. And I'm going to tell you something. Almost all sicknesses come from the fact that we don't sleep as much as we should. And school will do that to you. Like school, you go to school at what, 8 o'clock in the morning or whatever it is, 7:30 in the morning, right? And then you get home from school at say 3 o'clock, but then you got homework to do and you got this and that. You go to bed at like 10, 11, 12 o'clock, and it's just you don't have good sleep. Some people can. Some people can go to sleep at like 10 o'clock and wake up at 6 or 7, but most people can't. Most people go to bed at 10 o'clock, they can't fall asleep till midnight, and they wake up at 6, and they're not getting, especially when you're growing. Yeah, it's crazy. But you need that. Don't drink coffee. Drink chocolate milk. Chocolate milk's good. Chocolate milk can actually heal you, believe me. But you have to have the nibs. You can't just have sweetened sugar, super stupid chocolate milk. You can, if you know what, or if you've ever heard of, if you've ever Oh, if you've ever heard of, sorry, um, my brother looked over when you said that. What did I say? Now 1:45. Yes, my time. 1:45. Yes, my friend. Wow. Raya. Raya. Ria. Sorry, Ria. What do you mean, Samu? Samu's 10, Ria. So don't be mad at him. Ria is from Dubai. Stranger danger. Stranger danger. She's not a stranger. She's a friend. Finley and Ria have the same color pattern on their freaking pictures. That's crazy because they're both my favorite girls. That's crazy. You guys use the same light blue, like this color of my shirt that I was wearing all week. I don't even know where it's at anymore. But that is crazy. Oh, I found it. I found it. It's in my laundry. Let me show you. This shirt right here. You both have it. I feel first. Yeah, what about me? I'm 22 years old. I'm 22 years old. How old am I? I'm 48. I'm 48. Who are we asking about? Samu is 10. I gotta find out. A pred. No, not a pred. You're using the word wrong, Samu. Okay, good, good. Okay, you do know what you're saying. Okay, understood. Okay, all right, okay. He's just a joker. You are a girl, right? No, Samu's a boy. If you're talking about Finley's a girl, I'm a boy. I'm a standing peer. I'm a standing peer. Raya, did you see it earlier? Oh, you did see it earlier. Raya, you saw what DJ did earlier, right? Yeah, you saw it. Yeah, you saw it. Right? You saw it, Raya. Raya. Okay, cool. Yeah, he did three more different ones. He did four total. I can't play them all right now because it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, I'm freaking really happy about that. I'm gonna start asking people that have talent like that to do when they do edits and stuff. To use my favorite people's names. Where? Where? Where are we talking about? Is it chocolate good where? Too sweet. What are you talking about? Okay, hold on. Let's talk about this real quick. So chocolate is de freaking licious, and chocolate is very healing. It can make your body start to have healing factors. But if you to put so much sugar in it, it counteracts that healing factor. Gonna get diabetes. No diabetes. I love sweet too. Oh no, I love sweet. Girl, what are you talking about? And I just said girl, what are you talking about? Like a gay. Look at my nuts sacks here. I've got honey glazed Virginia nuts. I got this one and this one, empty and empty. And I dropped my Skittles sack, but yeah, just sitting around me. And I just finished a sweet tea and a chocolate milk and a sweet coffee. I love sweet stuff. In any candy, chocolate, oh yeah, chocolate. No. So what? Okay, my favorite that I can remember. Yes, he meant predator. Yeah, you shouldn't joke about that stuff. Um, It's okay. We're gonna squash it, but yeah, don't joke about predators. And if real predators are around, we need to make sure things are done about real predators. Right. Okay. We're not gonna take it seriously. We're good. We're good, Samu. I'm just letting be known. Okay. So now what was I talking about? And also, he's from the Philippines, so when he says serious, don't take it seriously. He's not being like, don't take it seriously. He's trying to say seriously, literally. But I'm kidding, basically. All right, so that's what I'm guessing. So back to my point: chocolate and caramel. So peanut clusters. You know what turtles are? Peanut clusters. They're you take peanuts and caramel, stick the peanuts together. So you have a caramel peanut goo, and then you cover it with chocolate. It's called a turtle. If you want proof that there's a God and he loves us, wait till you see these things. Or taste them. Go get some peanuts. And if you're allergic to peanuts, cure yourself of your allergy. Get rid of the parasites that are messing with you. If you're allergic to peanuts, get your parasite cleanse done. Then when you're clear of your parasites, go get some freaking Menses. Okay, Lil Nas X, freaking crazy guy. Okay, so what was I talking about? Oh, right, peanuts, peanut turtles. Whoa, what the heck is that? Okay, so these are called turtles. Ready? Okay, they're peanuts and all that gooey caramel covered in chocolate. I know it's hard to see, but they're called turtles. And you can look at them. Look at this. And these have peanut butter in them. These aren't the real ones. I prefer them just like this. Yeah, and sometimes they make them like this. They use different nuts to make the feet to make it look like a sea turtle. But I love just like these and like these caramel and these are actually pecans. I prefer regular peanuts, but any of them are delicious as all get out. I can see these are like swimming sea turtles. But yeah, these right here, peanuts, a big gooey hunk of caramel, and then chocolate covering the top. Oh, it makes me so happy. It's so freaking good. I've had, yes, right, I've had Dubai chocolate. I've had a friend bring it back. It was wrapped in gold foil, like gold leaf. It was very good. It was very good. Didn't have that puke taste that if you ever have Hershey's chocolate, it has like a pukey taste to it, which is very weird to say, but wait till you try it. If you do try it, like that's why a lot of people like Cadbury's better than Hershey's. But now I think Hershey's bought Cadbury's, so they may change the recipe. Raya has 109 Robux. I don't know what that means. What do you need? Oh, tell me what you need Robux for. Is that to make your characters better? Samu, don't ask people to buy you Robux. At least offer a trade. Can't you trade something? But you can't just beg. You gotta say, hey, can I, I know, I understand that. But, like, can you trade? Like, in the game, do you have some armor or, like, a weapon or something that you could trade for Robux? So what happened? So you got Robux, you spent it on the game, and then you lost the money? Do you like the song? Of course I like Bohemian Rhapsody. I see a little silhouette of a man. Caladoos, can you do the panhandle? Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening. Galileo, 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 Figaro. Oh, don't mind me, don't mind me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family. Sorry, I'm tired. Yeah, that's enough, Samuel. We're not begging for freaking Robux in my chat. I don't have a way to get you any Robux. I don't even know what any Robux are. Yes, Raya, you had 3 in here. Now I guess where they go. No sorry, no sorry. Yeah. Are you looking for Raya? Are you looking for girl Roblox players? Samu, what about Loots? Doesn't Loots give away Robux? Of course, there's always boys near. I'm talking about farts and stuff. I just sang it. Yeah, I love the song. Are you talking to me? I can't tell who you're talking to. Yes, I love the Bohemian Rhapsody. I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaladoosh, scaladoosh, can you do the fandango? Send a bolt of lightning, very, very frightening. He, Galileo, Galileo, Galileo Figaro. Let me go. I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family, spending his life with a monstrosity. Easy come, easy go. Sometimes boys are girls. Yeah, there's both. There's both. Sometimes we get lots of girls and they freaking go crazy. They're like, no, I want to kiss Richard on the cheek. No, I want to go with his hand. I want to go. It gets all crazy. It's the song, Samu, that she's talking about. The song is Bohemian Rhapsody. He's just a. I'm not talking about you. I don't have any Robux either. I got 0 Robux. Yeah, there you go. Samu. Samu, you need to like mow the lawn to get some Robux. What do you guys do for money in Philadelphia? Not Philadelphia. Philippines. Oh, that's okay, brother. That's okay. This song's like 50 years old, by the way. 40 years old. Let him go. Do not let him go. Let him go. The song she's talking about, Raya, she's talking about Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen. It was the song in Wayne's World. Wayne's World. Let's talk about the weather. Yeah. Let him go. Let him go. Do not let him go. What? But at the end where they have the guitar solo is just okay. So here's the thing: since you obviously appreciate good music, um, the good. That's right. That's why rap doesn't really tickle my britches. Like I mean, I get such a kick out of like guitar solos because like rap is only one person, and I understand they get to keep all the money, right? But it's like in a band, you got a couple of people, just like it's a relationship. You have to like in a rapper, you don't have to care about anybody. You're a one man band. F everybody. F this bitch and that hoe, and this and that, right? But in a band, you got a drummer, a guitar player, a keyboardist, and a bass player. You all have to keep the band together and write great music and perform great music. It's just so much more special than rap. Right. Exactly. So you missed it earlier, Raya. Um, Rap is like rhyming, yes, but the music in the background is written by one person typically that uses other people's music. I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's definitely an artistic way to do it. But I think it's cool when you have like 5 or 6 or 20 people all together. That's like playing like harp and drums and cymbals and keyboards and guitars and basses and like kettle drums. No, I'm not saying anything about you can rap. You can. Are you calling me? Are you still calling me Raya? Raya. What's your damn name, woman? I wrote it down. No, I didn't. I didn't write it down. What? Tell me how to pronounce it again. Tell me how to pronounce it again. Raya. Raya. Rai. It's Ria. Ria. Like Haya. Sorry, I knew that. Raya. Ria. Raya. Haya. Dang it. Raya. Right. I spell it. I'm Freddie Mercury. Dude, Finley, you ain't gotta freaking stomp it in his grave site. And he's a gay dead man, but he's still a gay man, a gay human. He's not a gay human, a dead human, and he made great music. But yeah, this is the thing. Listen. Sometimes when you have companies that create viruses and stuff that accidentally get released and people get sick, they need to be able to warn everybody what to do so that not too many people get sick and die. So sometimes people that are very high up in the music industry or the uh, uh, movie industry, they die from it. And sometimes when they make a medical breakthrough, they let somebody live. So Freddie Mercury dies, and then Magic Johnson lives. Magic Johnson said they said he had AIDS, but he has never even been sick from it. Right? 50 years, 40 years he's had it. Yeah, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. It's 2:01. It depends on the music. No. You're not. But at this time, yeah. So usually the Dubaiers that watch me are like they're on it like in the morning. What time is it in Dubai right now? I guess I can ask my phone. Right. Well, that's a big problem. Is it didn't used to be. It used to be awesome. It used to be about positivity and stuff. But then when in 1994, when Jay Z and P Diddy, Puff Daddy came out, Diddler, they everything went negative and super sexual and f this B and f that B and kill that brother and it all went. Yes, Dubai is a very rich city. It's also a very poor city. They have very poor people and very rich people, just like any city. But they have a lot of very rich people. Current time in Dubai.
The
So
time
it's
in Dubai, United Arab Emirates, is 10:02 a.m.
so it's 10 a.m. Right. So usually it's about 9 a.m. for me, which is 7 hours later. So it's 5 p.m. for you when I have people watching and from Dubai or Hiya. Raya. 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 And I didn't even know. Well, my city is not rich, but what's your city, Summer? You didn't say. My butt cheeks. Is it 58% already? Wow, this thing's sucking juice. But yeah, turtles are my favorite. And so turtles are such good candies that even like if you look at I bet you I can find the Dubai turtle and they cover it with gold leaf, which doesn't change the flavor. Apparently they say it might change the flavor because how what gold does to the taste buds in Dubai. Yes, the golden turtle in Dubai. Let me see. Peanut turtle candy, golden turtle. Golden Turtle Dubai. Okay, so well, they're not. No. You can't. You can only find other ones, but oh, it looks so good. Where was it? Oh, it looks so good. Looks so good. Yeah, so these gold chocolate turtles, they're called Timmy the turtles or something, but they're molded. They're not like the other ones. And then yeah, you get the other one. Yeah, I think these are the Dubai bars right here. Dubai bars. Nice. And the view around the buildings are wow. Yeah, I can imagine. I've never been to Dubai. I plan on going. I'll go. I'll go. Right. We won't talk about Raya. Raya. And her boyfriend. Apparently, he's not doing very well anymore, right? You will be happy at first, but slowly your happiness will fade away. What are you talking about, dude? Yeah, money. Listen. The people that say money don't doesn't buy you happiness, they're liars because if they hurt people to get the money, they know that their comeuppance is happening, so then they're scared all the time. But if you earn money well in a good way, then you can be absolutely happy because you built your life to get the money properly. But if you rob a bank or steal it from somebody, you know they're going to come for you to kill you or hurt you, so you're always worried that they're going to come for you. That's why you should not do that. That's what hell on earth is hurting other people's feelings, emotions, and physically, spiritually. Don't do that. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Know what I mean? The tablet's wackadoodle. It's so hard because, like I said, I'm used to looking you guys like in the face, but like the chat. If I'm looking at my chat, my eyeballs look over here. My eyeballs look. My eyeballs look over here. And over here. And here is the camera looking this way, but when I look at the chat, it's over here. So it's like I'm like, hey everybody, how you doing? Money makes me happy though. Money makes me happy. But also, you know what can really make you happy? If the thing isn't necessarily money making you happy, at least that shouldn't be. The thing is the point that money's not a problem, it should make you happy, where it's just not even an issue. You can get it, but if just chasing money makes you happy, then there's going to be a problem, because that it's fleeting. But if like you're happy with your loved ones and you're happy with your life and money's not an issue, then that's good. But if it's just like, oh my god, if you don't buy me shit, you're not my boyfriend. Oh my god, I broke up with him. I dated him for 8 years and I had 16 children with him, but he didn't buy me a freaking new Birkin bag. So, ick. That's kind of wackadoodle. It, it's kind of wackadoodle. That's the wrong thing about Lincoln. Yeah, that thing's cool. That thing's cool. I have a Louis Vuitton. I don't. I. You know what I do have? Stinky feet. Louis Vuitton. Well, there's a lot of Louis Vuittons, but what Louis Vuitton is a brand of Louis Vuitton is a brand. There you go. And they have a special LV logo on their stuff. That's Louis Vuitton. That's their branding. That's their pattern. The pattern that they use. Right, because you're 10, dude. How do you expect to have anything at 10? She's 22. She's more than twice your age. That means she's been able to work and love and find boyfriends and get gifts and give gifts and this and that. You're not even old enough to do that yet. Versace, jeez, help me. Look at my second chin. I love it. I'm Peggy. I have 5 pesos. Yep, that's not much. I've got more than 5 pesos right here. Yeah, Raya's on the wall. She's been on the wall for like freaking months. Oh, did I still not put you on the wall, Finley? Raya's on the wall. You're like, oh, girl fight, girl fight. Raya. Raya's right there. Oh, that's Riha. Where's Raya at? Up there. Raya. Oops. Raya's right there. Raya from Dubai. Finley, you're on here, right, girl? Finley, I put you up here. Finley, did I put you on the wall? Yeah, you've been on the wall for months. Samut's on the wall. Samu. Best art, best handwriting I did was Samut's. Lulu. Well, let's see. I guess Finley can go on the wall. Oh, I got a new mattress. It's all nice. What's up, Lulu? Lulu. Lulu. All right, and then we'll do Finley somewhere. Oh, that's so small. I think. What's up, Ben? Lily, Lulu, Lily, Lulu, Lily, Lulu, Lily, Lily, Lily. Okay, let's see if I can fit. Let's see. Okay, fit. Oops. F-N-N-L-E-Y. Finley. Finley. Bend over. What are you asking, girl? What you asking, girl? What you asking for? Screaming out my name, screaming out the door. I've been on the wall for months. Yep, I get a lot. I get a lot from around the world. And a crazy thing is, like, we know we have. Now I was saying now you're on the wall multiple times. Because I keep forgetting where I wrote your name and I keep writing it again. I got a freaking tick in my hair. I got a tick in my hair. I got a tick in my hair. Oh, it's alright. He's a buddy of mine. Nope, it's just a piece of. Oh, maybe it was. You don't understand. It was just a piece of wood. It was a piece of wood. I'm cleaning up the woods. Yes, I don't. What don't you understand? Oh, bend over. She understands bend over. Joke. Ben. His name is Ben. I'm on the top, but well, you're on the bottom too. You're on the top and the bottom. Oh yeah, there you are again too. Yeah, my bad. Yep, I just found you again. Yep, you're all the way up there by Chicken Jockey. By Chicken Jockey. All right, okay. Guess what car I have? You have a Volkswagen Bug. Guess what car do you have? I'm gonna go to sleep in a couple of minutes. I got a pee pee in the toilet. What kind of car do you have? You have a. Is it a sports car or is it a muscle car or is it a electric car? Is it a Porsche? I bet you it's a Porsche. A pink BMW. Nice, nice, nice. That's nice. Nice car. That's a nice car. It's a Lamborghini. You eat your linguine in my Lamborghini. I said, I got a girl. I showed her my weenie. We ate linguine in my Lamborghini. Dang, that's a freaking bars right there. That's some bars right there. I'm going to have to remember that was at 1 hour and 53 minutes in. I'm going to have to write that down. 1 hour and 53 minutes in. I met a girl. I showed her my weenie. We ate linguine in my Lamborghini. Say what? We ate linguine in my Lamborghini. Say what? Bavarian Motorworks. Bichwachen Motorwerken. That's very nice, yes. Dang. I actually have. Whoa, something weird just happened. The internet just went wackadoodle. We back? Since I think. What did I lose? 1,256 messages. Sorry, wrong person. I'm first. I'm on the wall. I think it's one day. Oh, you are. You there. You there. You there, girl. You there, girl. You there, girl. You there, girl. I found you. You're up here. You're right. You're right. You're Chicken Jockey. You're right. It's hard to get my finger up this way. You're right there. It's backwards. FNNLEY, right below Chicken Jockey. I found you right next to Cat Finley. I'm gonna spray paint Raya's name. Sorry, Raya. Not Raya. I'm still learning. Shush. That's all right, brother. It's 2:15 now. I mean, but what this is what's going to end up happening because it starts to get further and further around the Earth. It said I might leave. It's all right, brother. It's okay. Everybody needs some sleep. I'm going to do is I'm going to pee pee in the toilet. I'm going to pee pee in the toilet. But yeah, Raya. So which do you prefer, Raya? Which one do you prefer? Do you prefer the Beamer or the Benz? Do you prefer the Beamer or the Benz? I guess it depends. Look at my mohawk hair. Look at my mohawk hair. Does anyone even care? Do you have a pair if I had some mohawk hair? What do you mean? She has her dream car. Pootin' Whoa, that sucks. Whatever. That's just money. Money. Can I get money from the Easter Bunny? Oh, dang it. I forgot my song already. I met a girl, she touched my weenie. We were eating linguine in my Lamborghini. Dude, yeah, I was about to say, she's already got her dream cars. What's she gonna get? Freaking cantaloupe colored freaking Toyota Celica? Celica? Is that what they still make? All right, where was I? Right there. Okay, almost lost it. I'm gonna buy a Lamborghini. Jeez, girl. Dang, yeah. See, listen, Samu. You listen. You don't spend your money on dumb things. Don't spend your money on. Wait, okay, you can now when you're young, but when you're 18, don't spend your stuff on Roblox. Don't spend your money on beer and cigarettes. Don't do that. Save your money and invest your money, and then when you're 25 or 22, you can buy a nice freaking beautiful car. Don't buy, yes, trust me, always buy used cars until you're ready to buy your nice big one. Because if you buy a new standard car, you're going to spend a lot of money and it's going to drop in value and whatever. But if you buy a used car for like 500 pesos, yeah, of course you know how to drive. Raya, don't tell anybody, but I don't have my driver's license at 10 years old. That's TP for my bunghole. Is this thing working? There we go. You again. What you mean, Samu? You don't like Sonicare? Sonicare? He's saying Sonicare is here. I love him. I think he's my freaking friend. I cannot. I tired. I cannot do the speech talk right now. Barely awake. Sonicare, if brother, you need to get some sleep if you're burnt at both ends. If you're burnt out. I'm wakes. Yeah, that's the thing. This is when it gets crazy. The late at night when people are like crazy. That's when it gets fun. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, you're in California. No. Where are you at? I can't remember where you are, dude. You told me like 12 times. I thought I wrote it down. No, I didn't write it down. Oh, I poked myself in the nose. Like I got boogies right there. Oh, did you see that? That's disgusting. Oh. And I'm going to tell you something. No, he's not speaking proper English. He's trying to do voice to text, I think. Washington State, right? Okay. So It's 11 o'clock there right now. 11 p.m. Right? 9 p.m. Uh, what was I saying? Ew. Okay, so I want to say something about boogers. Okay, if I had a boogie on my nose like that when I was 30, I would have, or 25, I would have freaked out. I would have ended the live. I would have screamed in my pillow. I'd have been so embarrassed. And just all of a sudden, I just don't. I'm just like, oh, boogie, let's play with it, stretch it out, and wait, it's just crazy. Bruh. Listen, Ray, Raya. When you fall in love with a man and he's busting his ass to give you everything you want, and he's got a little boogie, you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna grab a tissue and be like, honey, let me take care of that for you. When you have your own children and they've got boogies, you're gonna take a tissue and be like, let me get that for you, honey. Yes, it's disgusting, but it's not disgusting when it's on your loved ones. Because, like, cause you know that you want people to take pictures of your kids and you and your child. If your child's got boogies hanging out of his nose, it's gonna be like, oh my goodness, she doesn't take care of her kids. Rhea, Raya. It's rye, correct? R-E-R-E-R-A-Y, rye. I mean R-Y-E, rye. Rye, correct? Raya. What do you mean, oh hell no? You're gonna leave your kids with dirty noses and messy nappies? Nappies? Yes, he's speaking Spanish. Necesito. He says he no pudo pensar ahora. Wow, he's so tired. He's shifted languages. Oh, you're not gonna have kids? Okay, why? Why would you not want kids? Oh, you haven't fallen in love yet, I guess. Bruh. You don't want kids. Yeah, you haven't fallen in love yet. When you truly fall in love, man, you're gonna want more of your husband, and you're gonna be like, we need more people like us. Your husband's gonna complete you, and you're gonna be like, wow, this feels so great. You know, I want this all to be. I'm not saying, yeah, you're not ready. You're just not ready to be a mother. I mean, if I was you, you can say what you want. But if you say the words, I don't want kids into the universe, then when you do want kids, they might remind you of that. Be like, oh, no. Remember when you said you didn't want kids? Now you can't have them. So be careful. So you should say stuff like, I don't want kids right now. Because I'm not looking forward to them walking up to me at night and messing tables and blah, blah, blah. Listen, Raya. Raya. When you love them, you only see that from people that aren't your children. When they are your children, that's cute. You only see that from other people's children and like your brothers and stuff. Yeah, you mentioned that earlier that your boyfriend was cheating on you. That's why I mentioned that he's not in a good place right now. And F that guy. Yeah, no, right. F that guy. If he's cheating on you, then he's gone. What is it? Why are you still calling him your boyfriend? Huh? Womp womp. Estoy en tu casa. Yeah, why are you still calling him my boyfriend? Shouldn't you say my ex-boyfriend cheated on me? To F you mean, Sonic Cat. Womp womp. Estoy en tu casa. What is estoy? Estoy muy bien. Are you? Are you at home? Are you in the house? Estoy. I can't remember what estoy means. Yeah, but you got to be careful because, like, have you ever heard of prayers? Right, you're putting that out there to God, saying, "Make this happen." So if you say that stuff and you say that, you're basically saying, "This is how I want things to be." Be careful what you say. Be careful what you wish for. Samu. Look at my armpit hair. And my armpit hair doesn't actually grow very much in my armpit. It grows way up my arm like this. So I'm crazy. I'm a freak. I saw it on his phone. He has been texting another woman, and they were saying, "Can't wait for tonight." Dang, girl. Dang, girl. So hold on. Let me read this one more time. You saw on your phone, on his phone, that he had been texting another woman, and they were saying, "I can't wait for tonight." And he said, "I'm going to dump her." So he said he's going to dump you, or he's going to dump the other woman. And what's who, me? I want wait for an answer. I'm waiting for an answer. Did he say he's going to dump you tonight, or did he say he was going to dump her tonight and stay with you? That's what I don't understand. Yeah, yeah. Well, goodbye. Listen, don't listen. Okay. Do you know what I always say? Probably not, because I don't always say it, but I like it. I like it. What you accept, what you don't change, you're choosing. So if you're not going to change boyfriends now, you're choosing that. You know this person treats you like this. He treats you like shit. So if you want to be treated like shit, you're with the right person. If you don't want to be treated like shit, find another person. But listen, don't go crazy. Don't start dating 9 guys at once and all that bullcrap, because that just confuses you, and then you'll stay single. Wait, look around, find a nice guy, find a guy, and don't use dating apps or anything stupid like that. Oh, he said your name. Say my name, say my name. Wow. Yeah, F that jazz, girl. F that jazz. Yeah, he's gone. He gone. He gone. Okay, that's definitely not true. Yeah, it definitely hurts. It hurts bad. But listen, this is 2 things you cannot do. Do not hurt someone else because this man hurt you. That's one thing you don't do. I promise you, you will love again because you don't have a choice. The what you do, I said do, what you do is you love smarter. You don't you don't get with anybody that isn't just like, okay, look, if you're uncomfortable, we'll do something different. If you need access to my phone, you've got it, girl. No problem. I want to be with you. That's what you find. Don't find somebody that looks good on Instagram for you. Find somebody that looks good with you spiritually. Listen, this is your problem. Your problem, Raya. Dang it, Raya. This is the problem. Dating is for finding marriage and having children. If you're dating for some other reason, what do you think you're going to get out of it? Right? The whole point of dating is to find a husband or wife and to get married and to have kids. If you don't want kids, why are you dating? Right? You can do other things with life. So of course you're going to get hurt. He probably wants kids. So you told him you don't want kids, and he's finding a woman that does. Puta madre means son of a bitch. Yeah, that road. But yeah, so do you understand what I'm getting at? And this is why it's very. So what you should be saying, and if you really do not want kids, if you really don't want kids, you're only going to get used in dating. Do you understand? Because there's no end goal. The end goal in dating is having a family and kids. You've been lied to by society because people want employees. But here's the problem, Raya. The guy you marry or date, he may want kids in the future. He'll realize what is there to life? What if he's 35 and he says, what is there to life? We need a family. And you're like, no. And then what's he going to do? He wants kids. Are you going to just destroy the whole relationship then? Or are you going to have kids? And that's the thing. There's no reason. There's no reason to get married if you're not going to have kids. And you're going to get eventually. And people that say that they don't want kids usually eventually do. Look, we're put on this planet by God to reproduce and have children. If you don't want to do that, don't have sex and stuff, because that only especially a man's body. If you're having sex with a man, eventually he's going to want children. It's just a chemical thing that happens in your brain. Finley says, I'm back. Yeah, you'll get a divorce, right. But do you want to have to go through all that pain? I'm not telling you you're wrong. I'm just telling you you're wrong. That you're not right. But look, right. I don't want people to have to go through unnecessary pain. And that's the thing, is you have to understand you're a human being. And that really dumb word, sex. What do you date for? What do you think men date for? Men date for sex, for booty bumping. Right? And the thing is sometimes pregnancy happens. Well, I got an abortion. No pain. Happy wife. So, happy wife, happy life is a horrible way to live. Horrible. Why? Should you be the only one that's happy? That's the problem. Sorry. But yeah, should you be the only one that's happy? Happy wife, happy life. That's feminist bullshit. You don't. If both of you can't make each other happy, don't be together. He can make you happy, and you can make him miserable. That's what's supposed to happen. No, that makes you a jerk. But listen, people make a lot of money off of people getting divorced. So that's why you get so much bull crap out here in the ether. You get people talking about what to say to ruin your life. Samu says, dot. Why is it a dumb word? Just because it sounds stupid? Like it sounds like hex? Sex, hex. I put a spell on you. She put a spell on me. What do you think love is? Fun love. It's a hex. Yeah. It's a hex. Why do you think things happen? Like, why do you think dinglings get change shape? Why do you think girl bits get moisticated? Because your body's prepping for child rearing, both of you. Okay, we won't. Okay, if it makes you uncomfortable, I apologize. What's up, Nicholas? When I get older, I want to be a YouTuber and to know how to melt aluminum. Nicholas, you can do it right now, brother. You don't need to wait. You can be a YouTuber now, and you can melt aluminum now. Lava is the best. Fire, lava. Chicken. See, lava chicken. Yeah, it's tasty as hell. True. So, Nicholas, do you know that you can melt aluminum with a magnifying glass? When I was little, I thought once you got married, you'd automatically go break. A lot, Finley, a lot of girls thought that. A lot, trust me, you're not the only one. A lot of girls think that as soon as you get married, like kissing the bride, now you're pregnant. Right. You get pregnant during the ceremony. Right. Exactly. A lot of people do because they don't understand it, and people aren't taught it. But think about this. Think about that. Now, 8-year-olds are taught about gay sex that doesn't have kids. This is the whole point that I don't understand about gay people. Why do they want gay marriage if you can't have kids? Because then they want your kids. Yes, you do. Because this is why you need adult supervision. Because you can burn down your house. You need to do this outside. You can make fumes that can kill you or make you very sick. But Raya, Yes, that is so true, right? And that's what's going on in the news and in the world is gay people can't have sex, trans people can't. I'm sorry, can't have kids. Trans people can't have kids, so they want your kids. So they go to schools because it happens in their body. It happens naturally. They want children to teach and to mold. It happens. So in life, it's going to happen. So what do? Because they're gay, they're not having kids. They become teachers, and then they teach your kid what they want your kid to know. In math class, they'll teach you about gay sex. That's crazy. Yeah, so that's the big problem, right? They do adopt sometimes, but not very often because a lot. Look, if you walk into an adoption center with freaking half shaven hair and green and nose piercings and stuff like that, and yeah, we're queer as f. They're not going to give you a child. You can't even raise yourself. You're gonna, yeah. And then they'll want to be big on Instagram, so they'll make the child trans online at like 3 years old. They said they didn't know if they were a boy or a girl at 3 years old, so they're trans. Yeah, crazy. Lead. Okay, so why is lead toxic to humans? So lead. So in your body you have nerves, Nicholas. Okay, and the nerves and the inside of the brain you have axons and you have neurons. Okay, uses electrical chemical ways to communicate. The lead interrupts that. So the way you think and the way you reason is electrical and chemical in your brain. The lead screws that up, and that's why it's toxic. So then, like when your brain is telling your body to grow a muscle, the lead might tell your brain to grow the muscle wrong, and then you have a birth defect. Literally, they adopt kids, literally. Yeah, but I tell you what, yeah, don't accept cheating. No, don't accept cheating in life. But listen, also don't set yourself up to be cheated on. If you tell a man that you're dating that you don't want kids ever, and they lie to you and say neither do I, because they want to touch you in naked places, then they will lie to you saying they'll say they want what you want. But most people want kids. That's why we're on the planet. So if you tell a man I don't want kids, they're gonna be like, oh, me neither. We're a perfect match. Let's get naked. And then they're like, no, I definitely want kids. So they're gonna have a girl on the side that wants kids. That's why you have to wash your hands after you touch something. Yes, yes, yes. Because if you eat, if you have it on your hands and then you eat it, it gets absorbed. And just like vitamins, when you eat vitamins, it goes to your stomach and dissolves. And it goes all around your bloodstream in your body. So if you have lead on your fingers, then you eat. It goes from your fingers to your food into your body. I guess I just don't get it. Why I've always I guess I just don't get it because I always wanted kids, not like that. I've always wanted to. Right? No, and okay. So it's usually society and what they tell women. Because listen, they want women. They tell women this feminism crap to tell women to be their own bosses, which is a lie. They don't want women to be their own bosses. They want women working for them, right? Instead of working for their own business and with their husband in their house, they say, no, 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 be a boss bee and work for McDonald's. That's going to make McDonald's rich and you poor. It's a lie. Because and that's why they don't, then when you're an employee, they don't want you leaving for a year to have a kid. So they tell you, oh, you don't need kids, have an abortion, they're great. It's all a lie. It's all a lie to make them more rich. If Johnny had one, if Johnny had one and Tamara gave him two more, how many? Now I'm just wondering if you touch made out of lead, touch something, scratch made out of something. Not very easily, Nicholas. No, no. So you can solder like electrical wires and circuits with a lead, and you can even breathe in. So no, it's not that easy, and it's not just one piece. You'd have to do it every day for like a week. So if it's your job to work with lead, you have to wash your hands every day because you're going to be touching lead for 8 hours every day. But if you go fishing and you use a lead fishing weight once every 6 months or whatever, that's no big deal at all because it's the dose that makes the poison. If you have a lot of lead in you, like you keep doing it every day, every day, every day, then it grows and grows and grows and grows and grows. The amount gets bigger and bigger. Nice stutter. So if you had a little piece of lead that's too small to see and touch your tongue, does that count? Yes, it counts as going in your body, but that's not going to hurt you. Your body can still get rid of most. It's if you keep doing it. If every day you keep touching lead and like your lead has you have like gray lead on your finger and you're eating chicken and you're pulling the chicken off and your lead you have gray lead on your fingers. If you can't see it or anything, it's still like a little bit there. But if you can see it, then it's even worse. But yeah, no, it's not. You didn't kill yourself accidentally by getting a little bit of lead. I mean, I would solder and I put lead in my mouth. Take it out, solder, damn. But I only did that like twice. No, 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 no. That's people that drink silver. That's people that drink silver. It's called collated silver. It's silver. That's what makes people turn blue gray. It's not lead, it's silver. I'll show you. Colloidal silver is what it's called. So colloidal silver. So this man turned blue gray because he drank colloidal silver every day. And here's other people that turn blue gray from colloidal silver. Okay, listen. This is the important part, Nicholas. Listen close, buddy. Here's the important part. Okay, the important part is you wait till your body is done growing first. Then you can experiment. If you start now when you're still growing, then if you do something that screws up the growth process, you screw something up. Wait till your body's done growing, then become the scientist. Start making your plans now, what you want to do, and write in your book, your plan book, your lab notebook. Get a lab notebook, and write in there what you want to do. I want to see what silver does. Silver kills bacteria and viruses. Like if you have a stuffy nose, like a sinus infection, some people dump colloidal silver up their nose and sniff it kind of back out, and that can kill the bacteria rather than taking pills for it. So, but he had really bad problems under his skin, and he had arthritis and stuff. So he was taking colloidal silver, and it took care of it. He was a very healthy man, but he had already grown up, so he wasn't growing anymore. If you do things that interrupt the growth process, it can screw you up. That's why they tell kids that take puberty blockers. No, you can't do that when you're young because it stops. It messes you up because you're still growing. It messes up the growth process. Once you're done growing, then you can experiment. I promise you. What is the odds? It's 0, Nicholas. He's dead. He died of old age. I'm pretty sure. He died of old age. He died in September 23rd, 2013. Paul Carrison. Fair skin, freckled until 1990, turned blue after taking homemade colloidal silver rums. So he said that it cured his acid reflux and his arthritis. But he also said, yes, it turned to blue. But he was already married. So he was already married and he already had kids. So you don't want to take that stuff. Okay, look. So part of growth is reproduction.
So if you take lead and stuff like that before you have kids, that could get into your sperm. Then when you have kids, your kids could get messed up. So wait till you have kids and everything if you're gonna do experiments on yourself. What's up? Bam, dude, you don't. This is my question from my grandma. Why do people get addicted to cigarettes? Okay, here's one big reason. It's very weird, but I'm gonna tell you to it. Some people get addicted to cigarettes because they're told that they're not addictive and they don't really do anything for you. So people keep smoking, hoping to feel better from them. But instead, it makes them feel worse. Then when they stop, they feel even worse. So then they gotta smoke. So it's called an addictive process. So yeah, it's best that they taste bad, they smell bad, and they don't do anything for you. Don't don't smoke cigarettes. There is no positive benefit. What are you talking about, Samuel? What's stranger danger? It's not. It's not safer to vape. That's a lie. That's a lie in order to sell vapes. It's definitely not. It's worse. It's worse for you. At least when you smoke cigarettes, you burn away a lot of the BS. When you're vaping, you're vaporizing it and taking it directly into the lungs. Look up popcorn lung. It's not safer to vape. It's not safer to vape. Vape is worse. Vaping is worse. You get more nicotine per hit. You can adjust how big the hit is. Like if you smoke too many cigarettes, you'll cough it out. But with vape, you can make this big cloud which can infect your lungs. Yes, vaping is taking drugs. Vaping is taking drugs. So yes, people get addicted to it. Yes, Samu, you're 10 years old. You don't know what you're talking about. Nicotine is the drug in vapes. Nicotine is the drug in vapes, my friend. And you're taking nicotine, and that's the drug. That it's no, yeah, but you're wrong. And people tell you that so that you'll start vaping. If they tell you that it's not a drug, then you'll use it. Then you get addicted to it. Now you're giving them money every day to get your vape. Yeah, they just lie to you to tell you it's not addictive. And pills are drugs too. But so is drinking. Alcohol is a drug. There's a lot. And that's why it's important to learn on your own. Don't just listen to what people say. Also, that's why people have cravings for vapes and stuff because they got. That's right. So the drug that they're using in vapes is nicotine. That drug is also in cigarettes. It's in tobacco. So it's in chewing tobacco and snuff pouches and cigarettes and cigars and pipes, all those ways you can smoke tobacco to get nicotine. So what a vape does is they put the nicotine liquid chemical in the vape juice. So it tastes like fruity pebbles, but you're getting nicotine at the same time. Zen. Now, Zen is just nicotine and maybe I think a flavorant, but it's just nicotine. It doesn't have any other, as far as I know. And sometimes it's still yeah. But yes, Zen's also nicotine. You shouldn't need to get external nicotine. You shouldn't need to. It's just because people listen, people are not good in this world. They're bad people in this world. They know that if they can get you addicted to it, they're going to get rich. You're going to get poor and they're going to get rich. Remember you said earlier, Samu, you said you wanted your dream car. And what did I tell you to do? I said, don't buy cigarettes and spend money on cigarettes and stuff like that because that just takes a lot of your money you could buy a car with and you're just giving it away to the people that own the cigarette companies and the vape companies because they want you addicted. If you're addicted, you give them all your money. Okay, so you hold on. You're almost there, Finley. Not the round light bulbs. It's the long tube light bulbs. They're called fluorescent light bulbs. So the way fluorescent light bulbs work is when you turn them on, they flash, 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 and then they turn on. And the curly Q ones. So they have mercury, which is metal, like lead, mercury, aluminum. And so the metal vaporizes, and that's why the whole tube lights up. So if you break them, the mercury vapor, you can breathe it. And mercury is very toxic to humans. and that's how they work. They use mercury. They're called mercury vapor tubes. But yeah, but regular like these light bulbs here, the white stuff in there is just it makes the yellow light look bluish white. It's called a phosphor. You don't want to be eating it or nothing, but no, it's not like mercury. The big long light bulbs like you have in school, those are the ones that'll kill you. Well, make you very sick and eventually kill you if you broke too many of them and you breathed in too much of the mercury or drank the mercury out of it or ingested it anyway. Yeah, it's crazy to see kids say, if people are addicted to it, why do they sell it? Why do people sell guns? Why do people sell cocaine and heroin besides to give it to ND? Did he leave? Okay, sorry. But yeah, but people are bad people, man. There's not a lot of people are bad people. They don't they just want to get rich off you. Right. And knives, right. Why do people kill each other for watches and money? People want money and they get it from people by getting them by killing them, by robbing them or getting them addicted. One of those broke in my sister's car and was helping her clean it up. When we were done cleaning stuff, go wash your hands. It's definitely possible. You probably wouldn't die from one, but if you're still growing, it could the mercury could be in your system and it could poison you so that you have a not a birth defect, but you would have a defect growing up. So then like your like ear would fall off or your nose would turn into a freaking hand. Not really, but no, it could make you sick. Could make you very sick. The reason a lot of vaccines made kids sick. If you heard all this stuff about vaccines, also they used to put mercury or aluminum in the vaccines that they gave kids, and that made kids autistic. That's actually coming out now. And they used to say, "Oh, you're anti-vaxxer, anti-vaxxer." That's to make you feel bad for not taking their drugs. They are drug dealers, and they want you taking their drugs. So when they tell you to take a vaccine, it's not because they care about you. They don't even know you exist. She said, because I got a throwing knife for a present and my dad, and I use it when he's outside. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's a sport, Nicholas. That's a sport. As long as you're not stabbing people, like you're learning your aim, like throwing a dart or throwing a football or a baseball. It's your aim, hand-eye coordination. That's good for just living. And if you need to hunt a squirrel or something because you're in the survival situation and you need food, you can throw a knife to kill a squirrel or something to live. Hospitals, that's what they do. But there's different. The confusing term for drugs is like Advil or aspirin is also a drug, but some are called recreational drugs, which means they don't help heal you. They are just for funsies. They just get you high. They don't help you. And then there's some like blood pressure drugs, which if you have high blood pressure and you're going to have a heart attack, it lowers your blood pressure. That doesn't make you high, but it helps your heart. They're also called drugs. So there's street drugs, illegal drugs, recreational drugs, and then there's medicine. Medicine is also drugs, but not necessarily bad drugs. And I think they call it that on purpose to confuse kids. So they're like, well, my mom took Advil and Advil's a drug, so maybe I'll take your cocaine. Yes, absolutely. If you go into surgery, they use drugs like propofol or nitrous oxide that goes over your mouth to knock you out so you don't wake up because you don't want to wake up during surgery. It would hurt. Right. Yes. Right. So there's a difference between good, but the drugs that they give you to knock you out, if you stole them from the hospital and did them for fun, then that would be bad. So it's the same chemicals, but they given to you differently. Right. Just like, I mean, there's a lot of ways to do, like beer, okay? Like beer, you can drink beer and be okay, or you can take the alcohol out of beer, like vodka, and then make it really strong and just drink vodka and just get all, blah, blah, blah. And then you can get addicted to vodka. If you drink too much, you can get addicted to that too. Most of the time when I smell like flavored air, if I, no, you don't. There are kids there. Oh yes, there are definitely kids dying from getting fentanyl. Fentanyl, absolutely. So that's, listen. That's one of the important things about getting your medicine and your drugs from a reputable source. You don't want to be getting marijuana and pills and stuff from friends, because if they're made with fentanyl, they might be too high of a dose for you, and you take it and you're just dead. Not you bump your knee and you get stitches. You're just dead. So yeah, there's no need for that. If you're depressed and you feel like using drugs, just take care of the depression. Talk to me. Talk to somebody that cares about you and works you through it. Don't just go right to drugs, because it doesn't work. They know it doesn't work. But what they want is people. If companies think you're depressed, they want you to take their drugs so they can take as much as your money as possible before you die. That's all it is. Pro Walmart sells flavored air. They actually have, yes, they do have that. You're talking about, not talking about flavored air. You're talking about nitrous oxide, flavored nitrous, and that's what they give you to knock you out in the dentist, right? And they're selling these drugs at Walmart now. They used to be illegal when I was a kid. You couldn't even get them. Now it used to be to make whipped cream. It's called Whippets. They made whipped cream using nitrous, and now they have it in Walmart, and then right, and then you pass out, right? But you can get brain damage. You can fall down and break your neck, break your nose, knock your teeth out. Don't do that stuff, dude. Stop. But I know they sell it at Walmart. It's got to be okay, right? No, it's not okay. It's not okay. Find other things to do. Lift weights if you want to buzz. You can get a runner's high by just jogging and stuff and getting the endorphins and stuff. You don't need to use those chemicals. Bro, you get the bad drugs, you're screwed by the police. Yes, you always have to be careful. What do you mean? Yes, if you're passing out, overdosing, overdose means too much of a dose. That means you did too much. You overdid it. You overdosed. You were only supposed to take that much, and you took that much and passed out. So, yes, if you're going to be passing out and overdosing, what if you just die? You're doing too much. Too much fentanyl kills you. Too much flavored air will kill you. Be careful, dude. Yes, you have to be careful. Your mom might not know exactly what you're getting. Does she know you're passing out? Does she know you're going unconscious? But for what? One or two sprays for what? To catch a buzz? Why do it at all? Why not do zero? Why don't you just do zero? Why don't you do something else? Don't pay for that. Don't pay for drugs, dude. Save your money. Buy a good flavored food, candy. Why are you buying air? Yeah, dude, don't do nitrous and shit like that. It costs so much money. Think about what you want in life. Do you want a nice car? Do you want a nice house? Do you want a nice wife and nice kids? Then don't break your freaking face by passing out on nitrous. Don't spend all your money on nitrous, dude. You just trust me. They call it hippie crack. You're gonna keep going and keep going and keep doing it, and you want more and more and more. And that's the addictive part. But they sell it at Walmart. Yes, they sell fentanyl at Walmart too. That's not a good way to think about it, dude. That's not a good way to think about it. Not because it's cheap. Because what happened? That's not a good way to think about it. Why is that what you want to do? Why don't you draw art? Why don't you write a book? Why don't you do YouTube? Don't be just huff gas, dude. It's stupid. Look, it sounds like you're already addicted. You're saying, oh, it's okay. But listen, soon you're going to do $1,000 a day of it. You're not going to have any money. You're going to start stealing to get it. When your friends ask you to do it with you, you're going to say, no, 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 and stuff like that. Yeah, you're addicted, dude. You want that. You want that to be part of your identity. You want to put it near your mouth. Like, look, this is what I'm doing, guys. Yeah, that's our. Dude. You're already bad, dude. You need to clean yourself up before you get too bad. You shouldn't want anything to do with that. You shouldn't even want people to know you're doing that. Well, do what you want, dude. Do what you want. Why do you have to do that first? Why does that have anything to do with your life? How about a glass of water? Why does it have to be flavored nitrous air? Because they didn't let people have it, because they want to buy thousands of jars of it and stock it up. You're spending all your money to stock it up. It can knock you out. When the dentist uses it on you, they knock you unconscious so you don't know what's going on, and they rip your teeth out. And the reason that they do it at the dentist, because if you do it, look what you're doing. Now you want to breathe it in and paint things about it. You're addicted to it already. Look, you love it. You want it, instead of holding up a cat and painting a cat, you want to hold it up to your mouth and be like, and paint that. Why, dude? That's crazy. And then you have to do it again, 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 and then you have to do it again. You don't understand what you're saying, dude. You don't understand what you're talking about. It doesn't just give you a little boost and then it stops. Because then you feel worse, and then you got to do it again, and then you got to do it again, and then you got to do it again. What about going to work? Well, now I need another boost. Now I need another boost. No, I'm going to call out of work and keep doing boosts. And you think that's a good idea that you do it? That's learning from a horrible thing. So that's that. So you had a dad that was an addict, and now you're an addict. Don't have kids. Don't have kids. All right, let me see where I was. I mean, why did your dad even let you see or know about him doing that? That's crazy. Yes, dude, absolutely. You can just fall down and break your neck. You can fall down in front of a car. You can fall down and choke yourself. Yeah, you can accidentally spray it like this, and you can freeze your lungs and die. There was a girl I went to high school with. She died. Like everybody was partying, and she was like, and she turned it up and sprayed it down into her lungs and gave herself a heart attack. Her name was not Melissa. Can't even remember her name anymore. Narissa or something like that. But yeah, she's dead. She died in high school of huffing nitrous. Same thing you're talking about, because she was dancing. Dude, you're an idiot, dude. Talk to you later, Samu. What do you mean, dude? They sell beer, they sell wine. What are you talking about? They sell they sell cigarettes, all kinds of addictive stuff, vapes. They're just selling another drug to you, and you're buying it. That's why. Take it easy, Samu. Yeah. And look how addictive it is already, dude. That's all you want to talk about. Because it makes them a lot of money and they don't care about you. Look how much money you're talking about. You want to stock up on it. You don't want it to be without it. Oh, I don't want to go on vacation. What if I can't get my nitrous in the Virgin Islands? Right. They don't care about you, dude. Right. Well, don't ruin your life huffing gas. Easy. First things first. Don't ruin your life huffing gas. Find a better hobby than huffing gas. Find a hobby that gives you that energy spurt. Like, oh, great idea. I made a funny joke. Do a record a YouTube short. Just breathe normal air. It's not air, dude. It's not air. They tell you that so that you're not scared of it. So you take their drugs. Dude, you're just gullible. Yeah, you're taking their drugs. Now you're addicted, and now you got to fight it. But it's just air. Keep giving them your money. Keep giving them your money. That's crazy, dude. I hope you don't fail. I mean, I hope you don't fail at life because of this. Why? Yes, dude, exercise is the healthiest drug. Exercise. You can get endorphin rushes from exercising, from lifting weights, from working out. You can get endorphin. Why do you think like Joe Rogan and those guys, all those exercise guys are like that? Because they don't do drugs anymore. They just exercise to get good exercise drugs. Air isn't safe. Not the air in the can. Why not just the air that's naturally around you that God made? You got some shit given to you by the devil, and you're like, oh, I want to put it near my face and paint it, and like, look, this is me breathing somebody's product, and they flavor it. It's crazy, dude. Why do you want to do drugs? Why do you want to do drugs? 10 light. Okay, well, I'll answer your questions, brother, but you don't need to do drugs. Just use your creativity. Think about it. Like you think about when like rappers and songwriters they write songs that they say that's their therapy. Instead of doing drugs for their therapy, they write songs for their therapy. They make videos for their therapy. You find yourself, you find out how creative you are when you create stuff. Just stop doing the bull crap and just start doing YouTube tonight. Jesus Christ. What do you mean? How do you gain subscribers? You don't. You consider YouTube as your job, and you just put a video out every day, every day, every day, and in 2 months you'll have 500 subscribers. Every day, put a YouTube short up. Every day, put a YouTube short up, and in 2 months, and ask and say thank you and subscribe at the end, and in 2 months you'll have 500 subscribers. 2 months, not in 2 days, in 2 months. If you do it every day, if you don't really want it, you're going to stop. And what did you say about Salvia? Can you post YouTube about I'm cutting lawns for $50 per yard? Where? Yes, absolutely you can. What you mean? Just do it. Just do it. Hit record. Hit the plus. Hit YouTube Shorts on the plus, and say, hey, what's up, everybody? It's Nicholas. I'm cutting lawns, $50. Hit me up on Discord or whatever. Yeah. I need to buy more gas. I need to buy more nitrous. What? No, dude. Like 10 grand. Oh, maybe YouTube Shorts. If you've got to share the money. Or are you saying you can get 1 million views paying $100 to get 1 million fake views? Bro, I made $50,000 to $100,000 in under 2 weeks. I understand. $50,000 to $100 is what he meant. Yeah, no problem, dude. I made $400 cutting lawns. Yeah, I do $40 for the front lawn and $60 for the back. So 100. We got big lawns here, so it's $100 per full lawn, and I just did 4 lawns every 2 weeks when it's low, and every week when it's high. And that way I don't have to have a job. I retired from working in the movie industry, so now I only help my neighbors, my community. Whenever they need done, I help them. They pay me some money. That way I can support my YouTube channel. And I don't spend money on drugs. I spend money on food and on props and stuff like that. If I was spending money on that gas and stuff, then I'd have to spend more time making money for my drug habit, right? I'd have to spend more time out there cutting grass to get my gas, and then I won't be making videos, or I'll be too high, or I'll pass out, or I'll die. I have brain damage, ruin my lungs. Yeah, don't do that, dude. Don't do that. Go make some money. And I mean, if you're living with your parents, you don't even need money. Why don't you just make YouTube videos? And because you're gonna have to make one every day for like 2 months, 3 months before you get 500 subscribers, and then you can start getting paid. But you got to keep doing it. You got to tell yourself every day, I'm gonna put out a YouTube short every day, every day, every day. Instead of saying I want to get 1,000 cans of air, flavored air. Nitrous, yeah. Stop saying that. Start saying to yourself, reprogram yourself. If you have 100,000 subscribers and you're posting every single day, if you're doing long, if you have 100,000 subscribers and you're getting 100,000 views and you're doing it once a week, you will easily make more than $100,000 a year. No problem. No problem. You get about $8 per 1,000 views. If we're talking about long form, shorts are different. YouTube shorts are different pricing. But if you're talking about your long form video, you get $8 to $10 per 1,000 views. They send it to your bank account. They send it. You open up a bank account with your parents, and they send it to your bank account once a month. Don't do drugs. Yes, but you have to do it every day. It's going to be a job. Like, you can't just post a few things every day. You got to post about it. Look at, dude, haven't you seen the people that are making all that money? It might take you 10 years to make $1 million, but that's better than never making $1 million. How old are you now? 12, 15? So if you start now, in next year you'll be making money off of YouTube, and then you'll probably be making, if you keep going, do what you're supposed to do. Stop spending your money. But look, you can make $100,000, but if you spend it all on huffing gas, you're gonna make $0. Okay, you're 14, so you can make $100,000 a year by the time you're 16 if you just keep doing it. And look at Maxwell Gamer. He's a 14-year-old. I think he's 15 now, and he's making $1 million a year. And that's just YouTube payments. Then when brand deals come, and you have like John freaking cough syrup says, "Hey, I'll give you $2,000 if you say, hey, this is the best stuff to work," and stuff like that. You get brand deals, so you can make a lot of money. You just have to put your face out there and let it be known. Hey, I'm a YouTuber now. Blah 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 blah. I think Richard's funny. I Fell First. I like 110th grade. I like this and this and that. Whatever. Just do what you need to do. You ain't got to talk about drugs and being a gangster and being everybody getting high and doing stuff, because that's horrible. All right, yeah. See, if you're 14, no problem. You can do it. Yes, you can do all of that. You can post whatever you want. Have you seen my stuff? Look through my videos. I post thing about my chickens. I post fart jokes. Whatever. Post whatever you want. Post what your life is about. If that's what you do, if you hatch birds and you have bird cages, post about that. If you have, like, I got chickens. I was cutting grass earlier today. I was cleaning up the woods, and I filmed that. I put that in my YouTubes. So yeah, do what you do. Film your life, and you can do it. But you just can't stop. You can't expect, I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna film one video tomorrow, and then I'm gonna be a millionaire in a week. No. It's gonna be a year, easy. Yeah, but you can definitely do it. 100%. 100%. 100%. You can do that too, brother. You can make survival videos. Absolutely. You can make survival videos. I was just cleaning up my yard. It wasn't a survival video. I just was like, look, we had a storm yesterday. A whole bunch of branches came down. Let's clean it up. Drove my lawn tractor around, whatever. You can do whatever you want. I draw pictures. All right, hold on real quick. Let me see something. I'll be right back. I need to pee in the toilet. I need to pee in the toilet. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I need TP for my bunghole. Wait, wait. There we go. Right, hold on a second. We got going on. Okay. One problem though of everything is grass farming. I try to do make a fire pit. Do I have to dig down the earth to make a fire pit? Okay. So you have to dig. You have to dig. The best thing to usually do is say you want like a 4 foot around fire pit. So you measure it 4 feet around. You take your shovel and you stab a 4 foot circle all the way around into the grass, and you cut the grass out. Right. So then you just have dirt. Then if you can go into the woods and find rocks or bricks, and you make a circle around it so that the fire doesn't spread out. But start small, because if you make a really big fire and like a branch pops, it can fly over into other dry stuff and spread. So you always want come up with the idea, tell your parents or an adult, and let them know that this is what you want to do, and they can usually make it do it and film it. They can hold your camera when you're doing it, and stuff like that, and you can film like 50 YouTube shorts, and for like 3 weeks, and just overbuilding the fire pit, the fire pit with you and your dad, or you and your mom, or whatever, you and your friends. And yeah, you can just film all that and then cut up a bunch of clips. Here's us laying it out. This is us choosing this is where the fire pit's going to be. Like and subscribe and follow along. And then here's us cutting the grass. Okay, like and subscribe, follow along. And then here's us digging the grass out. Like and subscribe, follow along. And then this is us, putting the bricks in so the fire doesn't spread. Like and subscribe, and then you have all those videos. Every day, post one video. So just doing the fire pit, and then when you're done, light the fire pit, and then sit back and be like, good work. We did a goal. We didn't spend any money on freaking gas. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, let's see here. I think I gotta hit the bam. Oh, that's the wrong button. That's the wrong button. That's the wrong button. That's the wrong button. There we go. Yes. Let's see. So basically, I can put them in parts, and yes, put them in parts. You can film the whole thing if you want to do it all in one day, but then just release it in parts. And you can do it any way you want, But if you don't have an audience yet, you don't have any subscribers, you want to start releasing like 10-second videos, YouTube shorts, like a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-second video, whatever, every day at like 12 noon or whatever. You pick a time every day, have a video at that noon, and it can be like, hey everybody, how's everybody doing? Like and subscribe. We're gonna be doing a bunch of stuff this week, and just make sure you do that. Every day you want to do a little video. Hey guys, I just got my new phone. I just got my favorite iced tea. It's great. It's sugar free, or it's made full of sugar, blah, blah, whatever you like, whatever's your life. Oh, just kidding. But yeah, you can do funny stuff. And then people will start asking you questions. They'll be like, what's your favorite game? And you can make a YouTube short with the comment is on the screen, and you say, Billy asked what my favorite game is. My favorite game is huffing nitrous. No, only if you sell it. You can paint replicas of the Mona Lisa, but no problem, that's fine. That's just art. But if you try to sell it as the actual Mona Lisa, yes, that's called fraud. But painting, it's no problem. That don't matter. Do that. People do it all the time. And you can sell it as a replica painting. But it's a replica. You can't just say it's the real thing. That's the fraud part. Let me see. Thank you, Nicholas. I just saw your post on and you said, "Well, that sucks for you." That's awesome. Like I sang so good. I got a copyright strike for singing too good. Bang, what was the wrong button again? Bang, bang, bang. Okay, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You can do what you want, and if you're a good painter, dude, just turn on the live stream, aim it towards your painting easel, and paint. And people can ask you questions, and you'll be like, okay, how'd you learn how to paint? I learned how to paint because I didn't know how to paint, and I started using a toothbrush and toothpaste and putting it on my mirror, and then I started yada, or however you did. I got dang bug bites like the size of quarters on the back of my leg. Dang mosquitoes, mosquitas. All right, so this is what we're gonna do now. We're gonna take this, this, and this. Dropped it. One of my favorite games is Grand Theft Auto, San Andreas, and Fortnite. Yeah, so you can also be a streamer, dude. You can do anything you want. That's the thing. But you have to be willing to fail. And listen, I'm going to tell you something about streaming. Listen, your first couple streams aren't going to have anybody in there. They're not going to have anybody in there at all. And then when you start posting YouTube shorts and people know who you are, then you'll have one or two people in there, and that's no big deal. That's fine, right? And then you keep going and keep going. But listen, as long as there's like one or two people in your chat, don't say, if you think that you're a failure because you don't have 300 people in the chat, that's your dumb fault. At least you have two people. A lot of people have zero. Like I've got 4 people right now in the chat, and probably 20 people watching and not saying anything. Right? So that's fine. That's awesome. That's like having 4 people sitting in my room chilling and talking to me. That's the coolest thing. That's the coolest thing. I won't. Ow. I got something in my eye. Oh, there it is. Let me clean my glasses. But yeah, you can absolutely got all that. Waiting for you to respond. I was waiting for you to what? Oh, when you left the comment. Yeah, I was live, so I couldn't just jump off the line. But I forgot that my Jimmy Jam, my cell phone. I could answer it on my cell phone because I was on my tablet. Usually I'm on my cell phone. Oh, this is what I look like through my glasses. Look. See how glasses work? Glasses make things bigger. See that? Ain't that pretty cool? Why are you wearing my glasses? Why are you wearing my glasses? Why are you wearing my glasses? That's pretty cool stuff. Yeah, so that's definitely want to take care of all that stuff. Yeah, shorts can definitely earn you plenty of cash. Murphy X. And you're not gonna get $100,000 at Covenant Lawns. Definitely. I mean, not unless you own a company and you have like 50 people out there cutting lawns for you. But that's pretty cool stuff. That's pretty cute. Look at I got flowers and stuff painted back here. I think this is actually a knot in the wood and they just turned it into a flower. That's pretty cool. I say stupid things. But yeah, let's go ahead. Where was I at? Oh well, it's 3:24. We'll see. We'll see what happens in the next couple minutes. My younger brother asked if it was yes, it's very dangerous to chew on wires. Yeah, it's definitely very dangerous. And basically, you're looking at me and I'm looking at you, and we're just exactly. What's wrong with that?
Right. So like, look, we could, and going back to spending money on stupid stuff. I could be in a bar right now, right? I could be in a tavern, spending money on drinking and smoking cigarettes, and then talking to one person. Or I can be right here in my room studio talking to one, two, or three people looking at the same thing, but I'm not spending money on drinking and smoking. So I'm saving money, and eventually I'll be making money from this. What you mean? Take a look real fast and see. What are you seeing? Yeah, go take a look at whatever you need, brother. I'm not holding. I ain't holding you captive. I ain't holding you. Oh man, I tell you what. I tell you what. Freaking hurts. Ow, 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 ow. Hey, what up? So I tell you what hurts is when I was pulling weeds and stuff today. I'm gonna lie. I proved it pretty good. I'm going to lie. What? I'm gonna lie. I posted a pretty good. No, not gonna lie. You did post a good comment. I liked it. But you did it again. I kind of know what you mean. Yes, you did post. Your other one was pretty funny. I thought it was funny. So let's go back to this point. Um, I was working in the woods, and some sticker bushes stabbed me in the back of the leg, and I thought I got him, and then I just had an itch, so I went to itch, and then I ripped the freaking sticker out of my leg, so it was in my leg all day, and then it just went under my fingernail. Went under my fingernail. Pain in the neck. There we go. No, that sucks. Yeah, that was funny. I'm working on my way. I'm working. I'm working my way up to Meemaw own company, and for people to go cut grass for me, and I can wait in the car and air conditioning. Here's $50 free, $50 free, $100 for me. Yeah, you own the company. You own the company, dude. You can do that. You don't have to. Why do you have to wait in the car? Why don't you wait in the office and find more jobs? You can wait in the office and build and get online and talk to customers and find other companies that need their lawns cut instead of just small yards. Buy bigger machines, but start small. Start with yourself. And then once you get to the point where you've got like a riding lawnmower, and then you have like people calling you saying, "Hey, I want my lawn cut too," and you're like, "Well, it's just me, so I can hire somebody," and then you drop them off at a place with their mower, and you give them $50 or whatever. Then you can absolutely do that. But you have to start slow. You got to learn how business works, how money works. And you have to remember that you have to pay taxes and you have to pay their insurances and stuff like that. So you might not be giving them $50 for each yard. You might be giving them 25 or $30. It might only take them a half hour. So you'll be paying them like $50 an hour or more. You don't have to give them that much if you're also helping them out with um like healthcare and stuff like that. Can this be worth money someday? Because my dad says when he dies, he signed. Oh my. Yeah, I mean it can be, but you don't want your dad to die just so you can get a basketball. Yeah, you gotta stop worshiping money and worshiping drugs and gas, like or nitrous and stuff. It's not that great, dude. And you would much rather have your dad than that stupid basketball. But yeah, so don't worry about that because then you're gonna be praying and waiting for him to die so you can get it. I mean, it might only be worth $100. It might be worth $5,000. You don't know, but it ain't worth it. Why wouldn't you keep it? Because then you can just keep it, and give it to your kids. Your dad loved it. Maybe you'll love it too. My brother asked if it's dangerous to chew on wires. I said, this is for you. Did I get that plug in? I see it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this is what we're gonna do, folks. Let me see where I'm at. 76%. All right, I'm gonna call it a night here. Where are you at, Nicholas? Are you in America? No, you're in the UK somewhere, right? Oh, 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 oh. Tasted of blood. Are you in America? Are you in America? You in America? I mean, it's freaking 3:30 in the morning. That's crazy. No way. I guess I'll figure it out. Can I get arrested for painting an actual replica of Mona Lisa? I mean, it's a good thing. Can my dad throw basketball? Yes, it can be. It can be. I mean, it depends what players are on there and whatnot. If someday it might be worth, it's only worth what somebody will pay for it, right? Like right now, I can give you $10 for it, but in 20 years, somebody might give you $5,000 for it. You know, it all depends. It all depends. If they're new players, if they're old players, if it's like Michael Jordan, you might get $100,000 for it. But don't go around like stealing your dad's stuff. I know I keep saying what I know. Right, yeah, well that might be. Right, absolutely. Right, because think about it. Right now, you're wondering where money comes from because you don't have a job or anything. You don't have income. So you're thinking, how can I get money? How can I get money? How can I get money? But when you have a job and you know the value of money and the value of things, then you'll be like, oh, well, now that I have a job, I'm not going to sell my dad's basketball anymore, right? So yeah, life changes. Life is changing. But this is what we're gonna do. My nose is all stuffed up and everything, and I'm laying in bed ready to go to sleep. It's 3:31 in the morning, so I appreciate you talking to me all night long. We'll head on out here. We'll be back on live probably about 8 hours again. But yeah, it was good talking to you, Nicholas. 10 light. We're out. Bye 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 bye.